We are back. Guys, we're here at Dave and Buster's, Katy Freeway.
Yep.
You like that, Stoots?
Yeah, I like how gruff you get when you get things going, when you get started.
Yeah.
I like the rawness, the intenseness that you have. I like that.
It used to be very gentle, and here we are.
Yeah, that was the thing for a while.
Yeah,
Here we are.
Here we are.
you can't come to Dave and Buster's and be like, here we are, Thursday night football, Dave and Buster's. No, you got to have some juice to it. Give me some juice.
And welcome to another Thursday Night Football watch along at Dave and Buster's. This is the Washed Up Sports Network. I'm Jet, joined by the legend himself, Cody Stoots, and half of the Pain Train, A. Moore.
I'm just a guy. I'm not a legend.
He's a jag.
Yep.
That's okay.
I'm a jar, just a rando.
Just a rando.
Just a rando. Yeah, and right now we're actually waiting to get the game pulled up, so we're all currently watching on our own screens. But not to worry, we are tuned in and going to keep you guys informed. Appreciate everybody coming out here. Thank you, Dave and Buster's, as always, having us here. Listen, guys, I'm just telling you right now. I'm going to say it multiple times on this stream because you know what? That's what we do here. Sundays, Stoots, real busy day for you.
Yep.
And real busy day for me because I'm sitting watching these games also. Yep. And the thing is if you can find a good spot, right, to watch the games, it is always going to make your life easier.
Yeah.
You know, if you got a place like D&B, you know, you got kids like myself, right? Come in here, you need a place to have the kids, have something to do. Mom and dad want to watch the game. I want to watch the game. Fantasy football's on the line. Maybe you got some bets you're placing. That's cool too. Dave & Buster's is a place for you guys to watch it. So listen, football fans, Sundays just got a whole lot better. There's only one place where every game is bigger, every play is louder, and the action never stops. It's at D&B. It's all the NFL action every Sunday on massive HD TVs, TV, LED panels that we're looking at right now. They're insane.
Mm-hmm.
Stadium quality sound, ice cold drinks, and food that keeps you fueled from kickoff to the final whistle. And when the game's on break, hit the arcade, guys. Keep the competition going with your crew. So grab your friends, grab a seat. Make the NFL Sunday one to remember, only at Dave & Buster's, where watching the game is just the beginning.
I'm amazed that you remember all that, and you definitely weren't reading it off of your computer.
Yeah, I know, right?
The great memory that you have. That's fantastic.
Know, some say it's like an elephant. Yeah. And they're not talking about my physique either.
Yeah.
Maybe they are.
Okay.
Some would say.
I thought you were about to hit me with an elephant joke over here because I'm a big guy. Like, that's all right.
Easy now.
You know, okay.
Easy now.
All right.
Shout out Strezzy in the comments. What's up, dorks? What's up, dork?
Okay, all right.
There we go.
Rude, mean.
It's my co-host, so you know.
You want to be rude, you want to be mean, the comment section is there for you. So
absolutely.
Bo Nick still sucks, Strez.
Whoa, okay, all right.
Big Broncos fan. Broncos Hub. Shout out Broncos Hub.
Okay, all right. What do we think about the Dolphins starting this thing off with a touchdown and just kind of marching down the field a little bit?
I'm going to tell you right now, Stootsy, my biggest thing with this game is if you are Miami, the last thing you can do is go out and trade away some of your guys like you did with Jalen Ramsey, sending him over there to Pittsburgh, and then come out and look like you did. The defense looked like they were lost, looked like they had no answer. You get blown out, and, you know, coming into this game as Buffalo, this is a high stakes. I'm obviously real familiar as a Jets fan with AFC East. AFC East, at one point in time, they thought when Aaron Rodgers came here, this was going to be the best division in football. Guess what? It wasn't.
No.
This just Josh Allen's division until somebody says otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
Drake May's looking good. The Jets are looking like the Jets do every year. You really don't know what you're going to get. You'll come out here and you'll put up a fight against the Steelers and almost win that game. You'll have Justin Fields looking like one of the top fantasy options this year, and then you turn around and
you lay down.
You lay down.
You lay down.
So if you're Miami, the last thing you want to do is be at the bottom of this division. And for them to do this, what that tells me is Tua's healthy, one, because that's always going to be the biggest kicker with Miami. Can Tua stay healthy? And number two, I think if you're getting A-Chain going early, that has been their most consistent piece of this offense for the last 2 years, it feels like, as long as he stays on the field. And, you know, let's just be honest, a frustrated Tyreek Hill is not a good Tyreek Hill for a football team.
I mean, if you're Miami and you come into this, you're thinking to yourself, okay, we're 0-2, we're on the road, one of the best teams in football is our opponent, and it's a short week. You already are at a disadvantage because you got to travel on the short week.
Yep.
you're staring 0-3 in the face, but you don't prep that way for the week. You don't do that and thinking, okay, well, we're just going to be 0-3, and you already got people asking if the owner's going to fire the coach after 3 weeks, and coming out here starting with 7 points and getting the run game going with Achane, sneaking Ollie Gordon in there to ruin everybody's fantasy week because he steals a touchdown.
He's on my team, so
I just dropped him.
Oh, yeah, well, good job, guys.
Thanks.
Good job for you, bad job by you.
Yeah.
And you're right. Like, you've got – like the Dolphins are a team that the rest of the league is watching, and as soon as things go real south,
we're
That's
picking
what-
apart your talent.
exactly. That's
Yep.
when they're calling. That's when people are calling on Tyreek. That's when people are calling. I mean, people might call on Achane. You call on some of these defenders on their team. Like, it's a team that everybody is going to think and see maybe they're ripe for the picking if they don't put something together. And for Mike McDaniel, dude, you got to win some football games. Like, you got to win some football games. The quarterback's got to look good. The offense got to look good. Like, people give you a break on the defense, I think, a little bit. That's not your specialty, but you got to win.
Oh my goodness.
Almost a stack.
I'm-
Speaking of some of these defensive players, Matthew Judon, has he had a sharp decline recently? I just saw him on special teams covering, and he's not out on the field on defense. The only reason I noticed who he was because he had the brightest orangest sleeves I've ever seen in my life.
I honestly, if you had asked me where Judon's playing, I would not have told you Miami.
And apparently he's
Yeah.
not playing much. So
I mean,
Yeah.
last time I remember seeing him was when he had that just wild season with the Patriots.
Yeah.
and he said,
yeah.
"Pay me," and then
Yep.
Belichick said, "All right, you're gone."
Yeah.
Hey,
How's Cleveland sound?
no. How about no? Oh, okay, all right.
I'm going to tell you one thing too, Stootsy. Me and you talk a lot about the draft.
Yep.
And one of my favorite players, was Florida State former baller wide receiver, Mr. Keon Coleman.
Yep.
I was high on him when he came out 2 years ago. And my biggest issue was he had to go to the right situation because he was more of a project guy. Wasn't the guy that's going to be able to step in. It reminded me a lot of what happened with Christian Watson with the Packers.
Yep.
When he came in, had a lot of drops, and then kind of started finally kind of putting it together. Obviously, injury history is something, but as far as talent, it's there. You just gotta cultivate. You get a baby. You're
Right.
really gonna develop these guys. Keon Coleman being put in Buffalo with Joe Brady and what we know Joe Brady to have accomplished in his career, specifically with LSU and that incredible wide receiver room they had down there.
Yeah.
Then him getting the offensive coordinator role with Dorsey's cut loose, that was the most terrifying thing for me as a Jets fan that I saw, because the moment that happened, I remember who I was talking to, but I said, you watch Keon Coleman, whenever he gets a full offseason, it's going to be really scary. And dude, this guy is looking like a bona fide stud right now.
And that's what they needed some more guys in there in Buffalo that could catch the ball. I mean, Shakir's a really nice player on the inside, but they needed that outside threat. And it took Coleman a long time to kind of get things going. I mean, we're spoiled by receivers being good in the NFL right away.
Yeah.
So often. So we're kind of expect everybody to be really good right away because you've got guys like Malik Neighbors, Lad McConkey who come in right away, and Jamar Chase, like guys that are just awesome immediately. And so you don't have as much patience, but with a guy like Coleman, you could see that he was going to need the patience. He's going to need probably that year. Okay, this is the NFL, the real NFL offseason, and
Right.
he's looked really good this year. Nobody's looking as good as James Cook, though. My goodness.
He is
goodness.
gashing
This
defense.
man said, pay me, and they paid him, and he said, okay, now watch this.
Yeah, it'll be worth it, I promise.
Yeah,
Sure enough, it has been.
which has not been historic for running backs in the
No.
NFL, not named Saquon Barkley and Derrick Henry,
No, let me tell you, these screens are enormous.
right?
And it's not one of those like, oh, I slammed 4 TVs together and there's a giant cross in the middle of it so you can't see. Like, these are big. Like, I can see where Haley Steinfeld kissed Josh Allen before the game, and
Yep,
she left
there it
her
is right
lipstick
there.
mark. Yeah,
I
there
see
it
it.
is.
Wow.
Yeah, you can
Shout out
see, yeah,
Josh.
you can
Good
see.
for
He's
you.
no longer using eye black. He is just using lipstick.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
those are kiss marks, people.
Yeah, his lady's lipstick.
Yeah, you heard of Tim Tebow with the Bible verses. Have you heard of Haley Steinfeld's lipstick? Yeah, you're hearing about it now.
Hey, there's Judon
Oh, he finally made it on the.
with his traffic cones on his arms.
You're right.
Yeah, he looks like when you go to the game and you see the TV official that walks on the field that's got the
Yep.
big orange sleeves. It like tells you no, like 2 more minutes in the TV timeout. That's what Judon looks like on the field with those giant
It looks like the
orange
first
sleeves.
down markers.
I mean, if Judon, ends up not making it past the season, I mean, with the emergence of JetBlue, he may get an opportunity as as one of those airline control guys. He don't even need his own. He's got sticks built in here.
I didn't know exactly where you were going, but once I saw where you were going, I saw the destination.
Yeah.
I thought this.
I landed it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, rocky takeoff, but a good landing. I give you that. A good landing. They don't call you Jet for nothing.
That's true. I'm like the Bengals. I start slow.
Okay. Oh man.
Also, too, can we also talk about the fact that Judon's sleeves are not like tight, like they're not the Nike dry fit sleeves, which is really weird.
He's done that forever, though. Whenever he was in New England, he did the exact same thing, and he wore red sleeves every single week.
He looks like it's the long sleeves that a rec basketball player wears.
I was about to say, those are the guys that'll show up and they'll wreck you.
Yeah.
Same thing. They'll come in their sweatpants and the long sleeve shirts.
Yes.
And they're gonna drop 30 on you.
And the sleeveless over top the long sleeves, and it's like they're putting 30 on you and they're setting hard screens.
And they're probably gonna go rep out on some squats or something.
Oh man.
Here we go. And
that's a touchdown.
Let's go. I just hit part of my parlay.
Oh, there you go. Look at you go.
Well,
I can't imagine many people had Ollie Gordon as first touchdown scorer.
But the odds were great.
Oh.
Yeah, I wonder if Stadium Live would have had that.
All right. I mean, I think there was a few that I'd done a little sprinkle here and there. Obviously Cook and then Tyreek, but an HM, but I wouldn't have thought Ollie Gordon. It had to be. I mean, I was looking before the game. Ty Johnson's 22-1 or something like that. So Gordon had to be something like 30-1 or something crazy.
I'll tell you
look at you, your Cajun pastas here.
Yeah, look at that. Oh yeah. Look, we're gonna show this off. Thank you, sir. Look at this. Look at this right here. I'm gonna show you this.
Let's see how Food Networky you can get without spilling it everywhere.
We're over here, Mikey, you stirred me wrong for the first time in my life. Mikey never let anybody down. I want to show you guys this. I get this every single time we are here.
Every time.
Like I stay true to the Cajun pasta always. This is one of the best dishes here, and this ain't Chili's. This is not Chili's. Like you're not gonna get a triple dipper. Like no, this is high class, good food. Like
Mikey's even getting you a little zoom.
I know.
Here.
Look at that.
That's great.
So this is the Cajun shrimp pasta, guys. When you come down to Dave & Buster's, do yourself a favor, get the Cajun shrimp pasta, and then when you order it, let them know. Chet told me about it. I got to get it with Watch the Sports.
It's a beautifully composed dish. And my favorite part is you're going to have to eat it with your hands.
I was literally, I figured that's what you were going to say.
You're going to have to eat it with your hands. Oh, man.
Oh.
They got the menu here is great. My guy Eros came out here. He's watching
Shout out.
some Thursday Night Football with us. He's like, the drinks are great here, too. I was like, okay, all right. Well, I can't start right here in the first quarter. I won't make it to the fourth quarter. This is the worst commercial ever. The Travis Hunter, Trevor Lawrence dancing commercial. It's not.
Thank you.
It is not good.
And once again, Trevor Lawrence being shoved down my throat, and you know how I feel about that.
I did not know you had this long-standing rivalry with Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence and Jordan Love, they're arch nemesis.
For you?
Yeah.
What?
He really does not believe in Jordan Love and thinks he's a poser.
Yet
he is one of the best quarterbacks in the league right now.
He's being more consistent right now, and I like that. That's good. Like my thing is I have an issue with media-driven superstars, if that makes sense.
You're in the media. You can't be
upset
with media people.
No. Big media. We're talking big media. Like Trevor Lawrence. Here's the deal, and I'm going to make this very short. I'm not going to get on my soapbox.
Big media.
2021 goes down, in my opinion, as the worst quarterback draft class of all time. The biggest bust. Every one of those guys are on a different team except for Trevor Lawrence.
Okay.
Trevor Lawrence, even himself, has not been out. Again, certain things going on, like his first year of Meyer, obviously that had its deals, but Trevor Lawrence has not been able to put anything together of substance to what he would. Again, remember, Stootsy, I know you remember this.
Oh, yeah.
This is a guy that they're saying was the highest graded guy since Andrew Luck.
Yeah. That's gone. That's been gone for years.
It's gone. Like, and so the fact that from there, I got a bad taste in my mouth on it. And obviously, I'm still a little salty that,
that the Jets didn't get him.
I'll be honest with you. Even though I don't like him, I would much rather have him than Zach Wilson.
Oh yeah, sure.
That would have been a lot easier to swallow.
Sure.
But my goodness, man, like the media wants Trevor Lawrence to be, and shout out. I feel that way. I feel that way.
I feel like what's happened here in 2025 is I feel like you gotta customize what you watch. You gotta make sure like you don't see the Trevor Lawrence people.
Yeah, I keep myself away from Trevor Lawrence people and Dolphins fans. I absolutely loathe Dolphins fans.
What did the Dolphins ever do to? Oh, yeah. No, I figured.
And you know what's funny?
They've been better than them since
forever.
That's actually not true. Not true.
Well, both you guys have a pretty lengthy playoff streak failure thing.
I can confirm this.
Uh-huh.
We've had a bunch of Buffalo guys in the chat over the past few months, and we had a few New England people. They all said the same thing. We're in the chat. I think. Oh, me and Aaron were talking about this on the first watch along we did for Kickoff.
Yep.
Buffalo guy in the chat, and we got on the subject, and I said, Aaron, I'm watch this, and I can't remember, forgive me, whoever the listener was, and I was like, is it true that Buffalo and Jets fans and New England fans, we all have this mutual respect because through the years, we always give each other a hard time, no matter how good or bad the other one is. But Dolphins fans every year want to act like they were the ones with the dynasty in New England. And he said, oh my God, that is the most accurate thing as for an AFC East fan to say. And I was like, that's what it is.
They do have the only undefeated team though.
Yeah, I mean, this is the greatest season ever.
Sure. Larry Zonka was cool.
55 years ago.
Yeah. When you can drum up the sketches of that in stone, let me know.
What you were looking for was hieroglyphics.
Hieroglyphics. See, I knew what I wanted to say.
They're right there next to the Jets championship.
Hey, listen, ours was more recent than that. I can at least say that.
Actually, I was
69.
Weirdly enough, having a conversation about Joe Namath today, and we were talking about.
That's really unfortunate.
If we thought he was do you think he was actually really good? Because the stats don't look like as good as stats elsewhere look. So
Joe Namath is the most overrated quarterback in Jets history, and he's a bum.
Okay, I don't think you're supposed to say that when you're a Jets fan.
I can say that, and most Jets fans feel that way. You know why? Because this fool did that. Great, fantastic, love it. I'll absolutely appreciate that.
Won you the only championship you've ever
However,
had? Okay, what's the however?
Since then, this man wants to go out on national media every time we draft a quarterback and dub him the next great.
Oh, no, Tua. Oh,
concussion.
Oh, why do you lead with your head?
You can't root for concussions. That's not allowed.
No, I was calling it. I wasn't rooting for it.
That's not allowed.
His head got close to the ground.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, man. 3rd and 5, and you fumble the snap. Tua, you're not helping the situation here.
Awesome looking tattoos, though.
Yeah. No, I do. I am very impressed by the, Polynesian, Hawaiian tattoo look. I'm not impressed when somebody who does not have that heritage gets them, though.
But, hey, shout out Roman Reigns.
Yeah, no, I mean, The Rock looks good with it. Roman Reigns looks good with it.
Jey Uso.
Yeah, that's their thing. If you had big, giant shoulder tribal tattoos that were like Polynesian heritage, it would not look as good.
And by the way, it's very unfair that those guys can be what would be considered nowadays as overweight and absolutely look like tanks.
Overweight? What are you talking about? You mean like those charts from the 70s?
Yeah, no, that's a nice way of saying I'm not going to just call anybody fat because I'm fat.
Are you calling The Rock fat?
No.
I didn't know. Do you think The Rock's fat?
No, you know what I'm talking about, these Samoan guys. It doesn't matter how.
Well, yeah, Rikishi was big.
You get what I'm saying? They all just look like tanks. It doesn't matter. They all, they don't.
You're saying they're not cut up.
Right.
But they're not gut hanging out.
Right.
Gotcha. Okay, I
Yeah.
gotcha.
More like Jordan Mailata.
Yeah. It's like you could be a lineman, and if that dude walked around without a shirt on, I would be terrified.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That'd be most linemen these
That's
days,
fair.
though.
Shout out Joe Thomas. That dude's absolutely shredded.
Regardless of heritage and background.
That's true. We love all Samoans.
Yeah.
Shout out Sean Castillo. Ace Ventura saved the Dolphins. You're correct.
No, that one time he did save the Dolphins.
Missed me.
That's a movie that does not go well on television
Yes.
because you kind of need the goofiness to kind of keep going. It's not a stop and start goofy movie. Like, and with commercials.
Also a great movie.
Okay, yeah, I knew you were gonna say that.
Powerline, bro.
With the commercials, you don't get like the pacing of Ace Ventura the right way. Also, premier prime Courtney Cox at that moment.
Oh yes.
Yeah. You know what else is prime is the fantasy football league club here that we're doing here at Dave & Buster's. By the way, guys, you can use the QR code down here on the lower third. You can actually put your phone on there, click it. You can sign up. You pick which location is your home location here in Houston. But fantasy football fans, draft like a champ at Dave & Buster's for just $50 per person per season. You will score a $10 power-up card, entry to exclusive fantasy league events and giveaways, a shot at winning the ultimate legendary golden jacket, and even early access to this next year's draft bookings, because one of the prizes is a free draft party next year for you and your league. Discounts on Super Bowl watch parties, and a chance to be part of the Washed Up Sports monthly live streams, which we're doing right now, every third Thursday of each month. Spots are limited, so guys, go sign up today, be a part of this. Details are on there. We're going to be sharing some more videos throughout the week. You guys were kind of been running them every week since. But basically the details are, the end of the year, your fantasy total points scored are going to be put up against everyone else that has entered. And during the week that we are here, right, every third week of the month, you can come in here, play games, and the points that you score on those games on your card at the end of the season will go to your fantasy total points scored. And we will get those together, and that is how we're going to determine the leader. Caveats here: PPR standard leagues only, no crazy super flexes, none of that. Keep it a super standard.
So it doesn't matter where my league is now. It doesn't matter that we've already started.
Doesn't matter.
We just follow the rules when we get signed up.
That's it.
Oh, how about that?
Yep. So, and you know, you guys come out here, we're giving away game cards like it's water.
Yeah.
I mean, just
get you some freebies. Go get you some plays.
I mean,
they still got skee ball, right?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Play you some skee ball. Yeah.
You know, I think it's that Shakir. I think that was that was freaking Elijah Moore.
That's not Elijah Moore. He's not on their team anymore.
He is. Yes, he is, because he freaking got a touchdown against us last week, and it broke my soul.
Oh wow.
Freaking head case.
Is that? Hold on. Is that former Jet Elijah Moore?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No.
Former second round pick.
Yeah. Sorry, buddy.
Ole Miss.
Sorry, buddy.
It is what it is. You know, I'm used to it. I was not born into this life, so I can't really complain. I chose it, and I got the first 2 years. Fantastic.
That was it.
That was it. It's been downhill ever since. But hey, I am happy to see Brian Schottenheimer doing really well, because I mean, I think the offense looks well in Dallas.
Yeah, they've had some nice moments.
I think that the way that they started against the Eagles, I think they look pretty good. Because I'll be honest with you, I mean, what did you think on Thursday night kickoff to start the season? Did you think that claim was going to be as close as it was?
I mean, I liked Dallas a lot this year, and then they traded Micah Parsons, and they had a bunch of guys get kind of dinged up and banged up right before the season got started. That kind of knocked down my thoughts of them a little bit. But when Dak's healthy and Dak's got some guys out there, he's going to be able to move the football. So.
Yeah, I mean, I think Dak Prescott, when healthy, is top 10 quarterback in the league. I mean, especially with look at history. Every year after he has come off of an injury, he's had career highs. And I also think when you compound that with, I think this is the best receiving core he's had in his career.
Yeah, it's great crew. You think about Ferguson at tight end, so
yep,
yeah, they got plenty of stuff to
like. And Javonte may be the most bang for buck signing of, any of the teams this year, as far as what I mean, goodness.
He went way under the radar, and I mean, that was late wave signing there for the running back situation. Yeah. All right, so into the first quarter, 7-7. That number for tonight, ahead of the game, was a big number. It screamed take the Dolphins.
Yeah.
And, it's easy to say 7-7, get ready to start the second quarter. We'll see how that sounds at the end of the game. But it's just 12.5, 13 some places. That's too many points.
Josh Allen is also notorious for not being able to cover. He will
Ooh.
win, but he will not cover.
Ooh, I like this. Okay, all right. I like this. A winner, but not a cover. Well, good quarterbacks win. Great quarterbacks cover.
Much like the Chiefs. The Chiefs.
Oh, the
Chiefs
Chiefs,
were
yeah.
notorious for not covering.
Oh man.
I'll tell you this too. Like this is surprisingly in the first quarter, an extremely efficient quarterback game.
Oh yeah.
2 of 4 for 5. Josh Allen's 4 for 4 with a touchdown.
That's and it. I felt like it went by pretty quick too. You never see that like Saturdays in college. Sign up for 5 hours, buddy, because quarterbacks can't
Yeah.
complete anything.
No,
so,
100%.
So many complete passes.
Shout out John Mateer though. That guy's on an absolute tear.
Oh, is he already your draft crush? Is he?
No.
You're already going to be a Mateer guy.
I mean, I'm a Mateer guy right now because guy has yet to show that he is not just an absolute stud.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of Nussmeier. Big Nussmeier fan.
Okay.
I like me some Garrett.
Well, he might be the Jets quarterback next year.
I would pray. One could only dream.
You would just be in a world of hurt
Probably.
continuously.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who's the Jets quarterback. Honestly, at this point, I really am convinced of that. But Lenore Sellers also. I really like Lenore Sellers. I wish they could really, get that offense going.
You like the athleticism there, huh?
Dude, that guy is a freak athlete.
Now here's a guy. Wait, that's Sunday night. Sorry. I have to do sleepy Al Michaels that doesn't get excited for anything tonight. I'm sorry. Al has been past his prime for many years, and he lost his fastball a few years ago, and nothing better encapsulated that than one of the biggest playoff comebacks ever a few years ago. And he's like, "There's the field goal, and the Chargers win." It's like,
He's seen it all.
that's it, Al. Or no, it was the Jaguars, and the Jaguars win. It's like, oh, thanks, Al.
Thanks.
Thanks. I don't care if he's seen it all. He needs to get excited every time he sees it.
I really like, and I mean he's been great in college forever, but I really like that they brought Kirk Herbstreit up.
Oh yeah.
I love listening to Kirk call games.
All right.
Just
The Dolphins can't get down too much here. I mean, a touchdown here or there, trailing by 7, that's one thing. But if they don't, if they can keep them to 3 here, I just don't know that. You get that scripted thing to start. I just don't know that McDaniel and the Dolphins have enough juice to go, blow for blow, put up a whole bunch of points. Although, basically every time these two teams play, it's a whole bunch of points on the board.
It seems also too like when you get like right at the cusp of garbage time starts, they want to start playing.
Yeah,
It's really interesting.
got a little bit more.
Yeah, they make it like start. It's like, oh, you gonna come back? One thing I really like though too, Shakir reminds me. If you remember when I'm pretty sure this was the Fitzpatrick Buffalo years. Cole Beasley.
yeah.
Oh, Beasley was fantastic.
Shakir reminds me a lot of Beasley and how they use him in this offense in the slot.
Yeah, Beasley was awesome. He's a second-team All-Pro in 2020.
Yep. Also former Dallas Cowboy.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I did not realize he spent so many years with Dallas, but yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, I knew he was there, but oh, geez, he throws a pretty football.
Oh, that was right in there.
Dalton Kincaid, what are you doing?
He said sorry for hitting you in the hands.
Actually, Beasley was just with Josh Allen.
Oh, what? Okay.
Yeah.
It must have been. It was. I thought it was for whatever reason.
Did you get your white slot receivers mixed up?
You got me, Stootsy.
That happens so much. That happens so
Gosh.
much.
Great defensive
You got
play.
him, Brandon Stokely, Wes Welker, Edelman. Oh man, I just named a bunch of Patriots wide receivers. That's not hard to do.
All right, let me see if I can figure out who you're talking about. Dig deep into your brain. There you go. There's a little over the middle, the guy we were just talking about.
No, it was Beasley.
You were thinking of Beasley. Just
Wrong quarterback. Yeah, I
Gotcha.
always do that with him because I forget, like you said, he was with Dallas so much longer,
Yeah.
and because of that, when the guys do that, it's like, all right, well, was it the beginning or was it the end? And
Yeah.
go Beasley.
Mike in the chat says, "How dare I speak of Al Michaels that way?" Well, if Al acted like he gave a crap when he called a game, I wouldn't have to say that.
I miss John Gruden on broadcast.
Oh, Gruden was good. Gruden and Tariq.
You know this guy,
really
this
good.
guy right here, real football guy. You know what I mean? Knock on wood if you're paying attention.
He would just get so excited about stuff.
All right, Keon Coleman, let's go.
Right, the dangers of 1st and goal against the Buffalo Bills. Do you try to load up for the run and stop Cook up the middle? Do you try to have somebody ready for Allen if he wants to get going with the legs? They got big wide receivers. They got a slot guy in Shakir. There's a lot going on here trying to stop the Bills.
Cody, I got a question for the chatters here in the comments. I want to hear your thoughts on this too, guys. What is your go-to football snack? You're watching the game. I'm not talking about big game days. We're talking Thursday night football. Hopefully you're coming out to Dave & Buster's and we're talking about one of these menu items. But if you're not, we can understand that. And you got things going on in life. You're kicking your feet up. You're watching the game. You're watching us. What are you snacking on?
I mean, well, tonight it's cheese sticks. All right, these wonderful cheese sticks here at Dave & Buster's. But it's you got to go with finger food, right? Like a pretzels or some chips.
The pizza.
Well, pizza's not really finger food.
I mean,
it's
use
like
your
a whole
hands.
meal.
Use your hands.
I mean, in theory, you could use your hands for everything. A steak could be finger food if you really try
If you're
hard
an
enough.
animal.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Did our ancestors wasn't good enough for you?
Just the original
Sorry,
sport.
Conan. Didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
Yeah.
God, I can't stand Sean.
You said snack, and then you threw pizza in as a snack. That's not a snack. That's a
Well,
meal.
I guess when I said snacking on, that's probably my bad.
Maybe some bagel bites or pizza rolls.
Oh, dude, some
Okay.
bagel bites.
There you go.
Yeah.
I don't know why. There's got to be some chef or somebody who's good at creating items out of kitchens, which is still just a chef in a different way to say it.
These guys, they're really just they
These
cook,
guys
they
who
cook
do
things,
the cooking.
get these ingredients.
Oh, come on.
Shovel pass.
Is that
Knox.
Yeah.
no? I don't think that was.
No,
Knox.
that
Oh,
was Oz.
That's my guy from Georgia Tech.
Oh my goodness.
That's supposed to be the blocking tight end, and yet there you are.
Josh Allen, only man to throw a touchdown to himself, shovel passing to random people on the offense.
Off of a play action on a somewhat broken play. Anyway, what I was getting at was chefs. Somebody out there's got to elevate the bagel bite or the pizza pocket, and you can put that on your menu, and you'd be a-okay.
I mean, I think that's just like a Stromboli or a
Or
calzone.
No, you guys.
Are you talking about a smaller version?
I'm talking. Okay, the stuff you get in the freezer section is not as good as what like a chef could make you. Like a really good chef is like, I'm gonna recreate the bagel bite, or I'm gonna recreate, pizza pockets.
Okay.
But why would you mess with perfection?
Okay,
Ooh.
all right. Now you take your
You like
seventh
cultured
grade.
swine.
You take your 7th grade palate and you just continue to eat in the frozen section. And then when I find the chef that elevates the pizza pocket and the bagel bite, you will not be invited.
I know.
Sorry, I wouldn't be able to spend the $45 to get it. So
What are you gonna do?
I'm not saying like that. Come on.
You know,
Come on.
me and you both, Cody, we follow quite a few food creators. I don't know if you follow. Do you follow Parkwood Deli by chance? Up in New Jersey?
What's their gimmick?
I am a deli guy. Yeah, big
He's
Italian
bald?
guy.
He's
Yeah.
bald? Yeah.
So they actually do elevated bagel pizza. So they do actual bagels and do pizza on them.
Okay. I
Full
mean,
size bagels.
so that's like an in between. That's like halfway. That meets
Yeah.
halfway.
yeah,
It's not a full pizza. It's bigger than a bagel bite.
that still falls into the entree category, though. It's because of the size of it. So that's still an entree. We're still looking for an elevated bagel bite or an elevated. I keep calling them pizza pockets. That's not what they're called. But you know what I'm talking about.
Pizza rolls.
Pizza rolls. There we go. Pizza pocket. What the hell am I saying? I think I might have to make
So
a stop
there-
in the frozen food section
I was
tonight. I'm thinking of Hot
Getting you
Pockets. Yeah,
sucked
you're right.
in.
I'm thinking of Hot Pockets. You know what? That's another thing somebody needs to make gourmet is a Hot Pocket.
No one cares about that. I mean, you still call Kleenex Kleenex. You don't call them tissue paper.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So, can I get some nose tissue, please? Nah, give me a Kleenex. Do you have a sticky piece of something to cover my wound? No, give me a Band-Aid.
Band-Aids.
I don't even know what the. I always called it a Band-Aid. What do you call it?
Bandage.
Okay, there you
Would
go.
it be a
Band-Aid.
bandage?
But bandage feels like.
Bandage feels like the wrap.
Yeah.
No, I get it.
Yeah. But Band-Aid's
Band-Aid's
the
the
brand
brand.
name.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
but it's
It's
we
the same thing with Kleenex.
we run it together though, right? Band-Aid. It's actually Band-Aid.
Yeah, Band-Aid.
Yeah. See, it's got the.
Band-Aid.
Yeah.
Adhesive bandages. Okay, I guess bandages. Is what we're
Oh,
going
looky there. I know things.
with. Okay, yeah. Want to know blind squirrels. And
Except for which team to root for my NFL career.
So there actually has been a few places that I've been that have, I guess you would call them higher class pizza rolls, or yeah, they're pizza rolls.
Okay.
They're like almost like croissants, but there's cheese and pepperoni in the middle. They're fantastic. It's not croissant. It's not flaky like a croissant. It's actual bread.
I gotta tell you, I think I'm out on croissants.
You're out?
I don't think I like croissants nearly as much as everybody else likes croissants.
Oh, how dare you!
I spit in your general direction.
You guys thought that French impression was great. I'm not laughing at the impression. I'm laughing at your reaction to your own impression. Somebody needs to hire you to be in the. If that's what makes you laugh,
it's
right around the corner is the Improv. They ought to pay you to be a professional audience member. You'd be perfect for the.
Hey, listen, I was on Jimmy Kimmel at one point
Wait,
6 years ago.
Jimmy Kimmel's not even on Jimmy Kimmel anymore.
Well, this was way before things went off the rails.
They had you as the laugh track on the Jimmy Kimmel show.
Yeah, we were in the live audience.
Oh,
We went to LA for the first time.
Somebody had to laugh at it.
That's very true. Actually, it was a good episode though, because Zac Efron was on there. So actually, somebody who I knew, because
Okay.
sometimes you go there and you do stuff like that, fouling, whatever, and you get
Yeah.
in there and it's like I don't even know this person.
Are both you guys right-handed?
I'm left.
You're left-handed.
I'm a lefty.
I was watching him scramble, and I was like, he's gonna have to.
say I was left-handed. I was like, what happened?
I was like Macho Man Randy Savage, where he was a little known fact. He was a stud baseball player.
Really?
Yes, and he tore his rotator cuff on his right arm, taught himself to throw left-handed, and moved to catcher.
Jeez.
Wow.
He was just a raw athlete.
He
But,
was. Hold on. I think I know it.
Then he went after the Hulkster.
Oh, that's a really bad Macho Man.
Yeah, it was really bad.
That's really
Sorry.
bad. I think. Hold on. He was in the Cardinals organization.
I think so. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Randy Poffo. It's his real name.
Yep.
But everybody knows him as the Macho.
There you
glasses
go.
going.
There you go.
Huh?
Get the
Yeah.
glasses and the
That was
fingers.
really good.
Yeah. You just gotta be real low. Do some weird things with your fingers.
Yeah. Grab your glasses
and
that
then
aren't
get a
there.
little louder.
There's a guy that does a perfect Macho Man.
What's that, Mikey?
I can't remember what his name is. But he said Macho Man used to cut promos like a dad that's angry at his kids but doesn't want to yell at them.
Oh, that's.
And
good.
he was like, you leave your toys all over the place, yeah. And he's like, and now they're all over the room. And I was like, that's exactly what he did. He'd always ramp it up.
All right, we're in danger zone territory for the Dolphins now. They can't convert the 3rd and 9. They got a punt, and a 2-score lead by the Bills is going to be pretty tough for the Dolphins.
That's what we're looking for though, because I really need some James Cook points.
Oh, okay. You're just rooting in self-interest here. You're just like, yeah, the game be damned.
I would definitely like a good game, but
Yeah,
I have my own game that I'm playing right now, and I am playing against Tyler this week, and I need Coleman to not do well.
it's the game within the game. Uh-huh.
Ooh, a little athleticism right there.
Okay, all right. Let's see if Josh Allen's going to add to this lead here.
I'm gonna say yes, because I don't.
Josh Allen also your favorite player's favorite player.
Josh Allen is my favorite player's favorite player?
It would help if you said it
I don't-
into a microphone.
I don't
sorry.
think so.
You don't think so?
No.
Josh Allen
Didn't you just say that about Baker Mayfield?
Josh Allen seems like a phony.
Your favorite player can have multiple favorite players?
No,
No,
favorite is favorite.
it's not. That's actually not true because I live by
Look at him
the
contradicting himself.
like motto that favorite is not a title. Favorite is a tier. Like if you're one of my favorites, you put it in the favorite tier.
Okay.
Right, but what was at the end of favorite there? There was an S.
Favorites.
Yeah, so there's only one favorite.
Okay, we get put in the favorites tier.
Yeah.
With an S.
I feel like if it's a favorite, that's one. You can have favorites.
Yeah, but I mean, there's more than one king.
Where?
Well, there's
Short-
all these different. There's all
short-
these different-
Where? I mean, when there's a king, like in
Short
England,
kings.
if there's a king, there's one
Well,
king.
there's a king of England right now. There's a king in like Saudi Arabia.
You're the king of
but
my
those
heart.
are different. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. And you spewed that pasta everywhere.
Oh, I'm
Anyway,
sorry.
back to my Josh Allen take here. I think he's a phony. He feels like he puts on for the camera and is not
You
genuine.
think so?
I think Josh Allen's genuine.
Yep, he
Dude.
feels like he's a very it's not
Disingenuine.
Yep, nope, disingenuous.
No, I tried.
You tried. We were both
See,
trying. man.
that's why I didn't say higher. Yeah, I'm not
I
gonna
like
say
how you tried to jump in there and instead of saving me, you threw me a rock. You were
it. Hey, and with that rock, you hit me with it and said I got
Bludgeoned him over the head.
Yeah.
That's
Said, no, how
okay.
about you sit this one out?
Yeah,
And I
you can
said-
sit this way.
And I said, "Hold this," and I climbed out of the.
Yeah, yeah.
I climbed. out
Well,
of
at least you're out of the hole. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'll sit here and suffer.
Oh man. But yeah, he feels like he's. I just feel like he's putting on for the camera.
I don't know, man. I'll tell you this. Like, Josh Allen has made it to where I can't not like him.
No.
Josh Allen-
He's got you fooled then.
I feel like Josh Allen, he looks unassuming, but I feel like when you look in his eyes, he's got kind of sort of crazy eyes. Like I think he's got something. It's like the competitive part of him is a little crazy. Like look at those eyes; they look like shark eyes.
Like bodies under the floorboards eyes.
No, like he's just a crazy competitor, not like a
Oh, okay.
psychotic.
Like he's got a little Brady, like
Yeah,
Brady.
he's got a little screw loose competitive wise.
Not like serial killer,
No.
but
No.
like okay, gotcha. Just like might yell too loud at your kids in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy.
Kind of like I feel like almost maybe this is not exactly what you're meaning, but like Kirk Cousins to me does not come off as a guy that's gonna walk out. You like that?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I get that.
Not
That's why
quite.
his voice moved up 8 octaves when he said that day.
Not
Sure.
quite AB crazy, but
Oh, okay, yeah, no, right, yeah. You never go AB crazy.
unless you're on Twitter, and he is one of the best follows.
Well,
There's parental advisories, but
Dude,
but he is one of the
they're
best
wild.
follows. You never know what he's going to say.
that is very true. That is very true. All right, let's see if the Dolphins defense has any respect
Nope.
left.
Nope.
Oh,
No, they
gosh.
do not.
As James Cook
Stop going after his knees.
gashes them for 13 yards.
His ability to find a hole is unbelievable.
And weirdly enough, no kids yet.
Dun. He'll be here all night.
Cook was, he was good in college, but turning into one of the better running backs in football, I don't know that many people thought that was going to be the outcome. There was a lot of love for his ability to catch the football out of the backfield, but
It was what 2 years ago that he really started to.
Mhm.
It was
Yeah.
the let James cook, and then last year he had a full season as the guy.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Oh no way! He should have caught that.
with the giant other human holding on to him, he should have just
Coach
caught that.
says if it
He also-
touches your hand, you should have caught
he
it.
also threw a knuckleball at him there.
That is the if it hits your hands, you got to catch it. Is so 1970s football. Hey, the helmets aren't leather anymore, bud.
Look at this.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know if he touched it. I think the defender
Yeah,
hit it.
I think
Look-
the
look at-
first the first angle we saw was very misleading.
Look at
Yeah,
oh, it
he
was
hit it.
him.
Look at Tim Wakefield over here throwing it. Like,
Yeah.
R.A. Dickey
Oh,
for you
you-
other
you beat me to
yeah,
it.
for you other
Yeah.
knuckleballers. Or if you want to go really old, you got the Nico brothers.
Or if you want to get fancy with it, you could do a Lance McCullers knuckle curve.
Oh yeah, well, these days that thing's getting sent 450 feet.
That's
Getting
very,
launched
good-
out of Minute Maid.
Good
or
coffee though, I guess.
Daikin, I guess.
my goodness.
Good coffee though, I guess.
Sean McDermott just
Be careful. He's got like skin cancer or something. Don't be mean.
Tyler's been calling for his job for the last 5 years.
I can't stand that man.
Jeez. What did he ever?
Just-
Well,
he
you just don't.
disrespects the Jets
You
every
don't like
year.
him because of the in division connection you have with him.
Part of it's that. Part of it is that I also think that when he puts a staff together, like he gets bailed out a lot.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Like I think you brought over Joe Brady to be a quarterback coach, and you kept Dorsey around, and that was your hire.
But
Yeah.
you claimed that he was going to fall apart whenever Dayball left.
Yes, no, 100%. And that offense,
and he did not.
the offense wasn't as good as it was. That is true. When Joe Brady took over, this offense came alive like they hadn't before.
Oh,
yeah, but aren't I would say what 70 to 80% of coaches and the head coaches of the NFL, they are managers.
Who is Tyrell Shavers? Because that's the guy that just caught a pass.
Of course it
I
is.
thought that was Sanders.
San Diego State, first season. Okay, all right.
Oh,
Welcome
we
to
got
the
an injured
NFL.
Dolphin.
Welcome to the
Taking
NFL, Tyrell Shavers. All right. Oh man, I feel bad. Tyrell Shavers' big moment's ruined because the Dolphins player got hurt.
Hopefully it wasn't Tua.
Get him off the field. We gotta have Shavers have his moment.
It's Tua. It was the defense is on the field, but Tua got hurt still. Time to play.
Why are you being mean to my
I'm
guy
sorry.
Tua? Oh, yeah. Don't ever slip in the shower and get a concussion. It'd be real bad for you. All right, it'd be real bad for you. Oh man, poor Tua. Poor Tua.
Shout out Mikey. Holding it down for us.
He's doing the all the production stuff. Yeah, I noticed when you were over here and Mikey's setting everything up, and you're sitting here glad handing everybody and shaking everyone's hand, and there were like a couple of people waiting for pictures for you, and you would go
Oh
over there
my
taking
God.
pictures, and
He had to sign
you're
some
kissing some
contracts.
babies, and then every now and then you turn around and you just yell at Mikey, and you're like, "Get it ready," and he's like, "I'm trying."
You know, we try to keep Mikey in check.
Why is it not done yet?
Mikey tends to be very lazy and
Yeah,
doesn't really like
What
to
y'all didn't
do
see
things.
earlier is the waiter was bringing Mikey his food, and Tyler said he hasn't earned it yet, and waved him off.
He said, "Put it in the microwave later when he."
If
when
he doesn't finish the stream, I send it back.
Oh man.
Mikey was trying to get the gabagool, and he would not bring it out here.
Oh. Apple picking Jennifer Garner. What are we doing? It's football season, not apple picking season. Tyler, I guarantee you have definitely spent a football Sunday apple picking with your wife.
Unfortunately for you, I have not.
Oh, you're lying. You're lying.
Listen, let me tell you something. It's a very strict schedule at my house on Sundays. Go to
Tyler
church,
definitely runs it.
come home. There's not a Sunday that my wife does not miss her Sunday afternoon nap.
Oh, yeah.
And that's fantastic for me because I sit on that couch.
You an early service guy or a late morning service guy?
Late morning service guy. Yeah, the wife sings. So, on that second service. So we do that. Old Alex and Mikey both there as well.
Representing.
Shout out First Baptist.
Well, it's good to know you guys aren't a bunch of godless heathens.
It's true. Well, it depends on what day of the week it catches.
Oh my goodness. Yeah,
Just
but
being honest.
I'm pretty bummed that Storm Duck's not playing tonight.
Time out. Does it say Hugh?
What?
Cater, Kohu.
Cater Coho? I have no idea who that is.
It at first glance, it reminded me of the tag for KPRC Houston.
Are you talking about KHOU?
KHOU, that's what it was, not KPRC.
Yeah.
I was about to say those are
Yeah.
completely different letters.
You know that
You know what I'm talking about.
that KHOU tag? It reminded me of KPRC.
I am in rare form tonight on my
you're
brain
getting-
dyslexia.
You're getting my guys, Randy
that
McElroy
wasn't even dyslexia. You just added things in there.
and
That was the
Jason
joke.
Bristol mixed
Brain.
up here, man. Come on.
Another injury.
What is going on with Thursday night football? Can't be having guys getting hurt.
I forgot Bradley Chubb was still in the league.
Yep.
He has not made anywhere near the impact the Dolphins expected him to make when they traded for him.
And shout out to Denver for, at the time, people being like, what are you doing?
Well, they hit the eject button on that thing.
I think if they want Mike McDaniels to be good again, he needs to go back to nerdy Mike McDaniels. He doesn't need to go to Miami McDaniels with the joggers and the greasy hair.
Oh, you think he's too cool now?
I do. I think he needs to go back into that dark film room and
Huh, okay. So you want him to be
whoa,
less happy.
whoa.
You
We
want-
have a rare sighting, boys.
What?
We have a white cornerback.
Whoa!
No.
Oh yeah, he's down at the bottom of the screen.
Who is it?
I don't know, but he's about to get cooked.
No, come on. You can't just assume that somebody's not going to be good.
I wish on the first play they would have just targeted him. They were like, "This is our chance." Josh, you know what to do.
See, here's this guy. Who is this fella? Let's see here if I can find out who this is. It's not Rasul Douglas. I know that much. Ethan Bonner, is that who it is?
Yes, it is Bonner.
Oh, okay. From Stanford. Smart guy, huh?
Smart guy. Yes. Big gulps, huh?
Yeah, smart guy, huh? All right.
Well, see you later.
Would much rather be watching Storm Duck, but we got Ethan Bonner here on Thursday Night Football.
Oh, he got yanked. He is
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah, see ya, Ethan.
All right, let's see here.
They
Let's get a
didn't like his rep on a run play.
Keon Coleman touchdown or Josh Allen run touchdown.
Oh,
Josh is cooked.
okay. Hey, look, good job by the Dolphins here to force a field goal.
Speaking of Bradley Chubb,
Bradley Chubb.
it's
Speak of the devil and he shall appear. It's my best Bane voice.
You
I was actually the first voice they had to recast.
you merely adopted the dog. I was born in it.
Oh, Stephen Ross, you want to fire your coach?
so if say the
you
Dolphins
doing?
do get blown out this week,
On track.
do you think McDaniels will be gone?
Yes.
You think in week 3?
I think that McDaniels has been here long enough and has gone through.
Oh my lord,
wow, they blocked that.
they had to have.
Yeah. Wow.
You guys talking about firing the coach, and Miami's out here playing their ass off for him. Look at that.
Yeah, he's like, here. This is what I think. How after that big blowout went, he walked in to the meeting that week completely hungover and was like, guys.
McDaniel's sober.
Oh, that's right.
Used to have a bad drinking problem, but now he doesn't
That's
anymore.
right. That's right.
So maybe
He's California sober.
California sober.
Maybe he hit the vape a few
Yeah,
times.
yeah. Either
But,
way,
all right.
he walked like you. And what I mean by that really is like like when somebody like stays up too late and they're just like got that look like that my life
The
is
permanent look you have,
yes
that where
exactly.
you stay up too late all the time.
Yes. And he walks in there and he goes, guys, I'm super disappointed none of you guys came to my party last night. My parents weren't even home.
I don't
And
think
he
that was
goes-
blocked.
And then
He
he's
just
like,
shanked that?
I think Prater just shanked it.
Mr. Hero from last week just shanked it? The old shankopotamus?
my gosh,
Looked like Tyler's golf
Look
game.
at Bill Burr there yelling
how
at him.
dare you? How do you know my golf game looks that bad?
I just took a guess. I took a guess.
Yeah, but he followed that up though, Stootsy, with if you guys don't win us a game, I'm gonna lose this job and you are gonna be finding new jobs.
Yeah, there probably are quite a few guys that would be finding new jobs.
I mean, here's the
If
deal, dude.
Daniel got the axe there.
And Alex is real familiar with this coach. You bring Vic Fangio in, right? A guy who you thought if anyone's gonna fix this defense, he can. And even Fangio can't even fix these guys.
The players
Players hated him.
The players were babies about him being there, though. Like, I mean, they.
coaching us too hard.
Then he goes and wins a Super Bowl.
Yeah, well, that's Vic Fangio for you.
Jalen Ramsey said, this guy sucks.
I-
And then he was like, I'm out of here.
In the midst of the Dolphins here moving the football, I'm still going to talk about McDaniel getting fired here at some point this year because one drive ain't going to save him. But, I mean, so think about the Dolphins' recent history. They tried to rig it so they could get Tom Brady.
Yep.
All right, so there was definitely an infatuation with something that had occurred in New England. All right, so if you fire Mike McDaniel, it didn't work. Okay, we hired the hot shot offensive mind. It didn't work out. Okay, we don't like it. We need a guy that can fix this defense. We need a guy that can instill some discipline in the building. And Mike McDaniel gets fired. The next coach of the Dolphins is Bill Belichick, right?
I think you bring in Gruden. I think both of these, the owner and Gruden, share similar views on some things.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying now. Yeah, no, Gruden would be a good one too, and especially offensive minded. You want to help out Tua, and there'd be coaches tripping over themselves to coach for Gruden. Sure, I'm just thinking like, Belichick getting 2 cracks at the Patriots every year. And I mean, when was the we all like college football. When was the last time you thought about Bill Belichick past the opening weekend?
Yeah.
I have not thought about
his engagement.
I have not thought about Belichick since TCU whooped up on him to start the season.
I'm gonna tell you this though. I'm convinced that with him and Jordan getting engaged, I think he wants to be in North Carolina because I feel like and this is going to be one of those deals, just like it was, obviously Saban's a little bit different, right? Like there's that legacy in college for Nick Saban, but like very similar in terms of demeanor and legacy. Obviously, his was with the NFL. I think that if given enough time, and again, obviously hindsight's 2020. We may look back and this may be a dumb take, but I think that in about 2 years we might start to see.
Oh my Lord, he's
goodness.
Oh,
goodness. I think we're going to start to see maybe that start to turn over a little bit, and at the very least, we start to see, that Belichick's getting some of these guys in here, and they're at least at the very minimum turning into good NFL players. That's my thought.
I think he's coaching them the right way.
Yeah, I mean, but also too, it's his first year. Like, I mean, let's go back and look at when Dion got into Colorado. He cut half the team.
But Belichick didn't have a full off season and didn't have a full recruiting cycle.
No,
buddy, I'm telling you, he's coaching there 1 year and getting the hell out of there.
I really don't think so.
Oh yes,
I think he's going to get very tired of having to go try to wine and dine kids.
But here's the thing. If he does, I think and I think this is only because now him and Jordan are engaged. I think that I think he knows that he won't be able to go.
He finally wants to settle down at
I think
75.
I also think that Jordan would want, let's go to the sunny beaches of Miami. Come on, Billy.
Yeah.
But at some point you have I am banking this off of that Belichick uses some wisdom here, because if you look at how that thing is all played out so far with her, in my opinion, over involvement, you really think he's going to look at that and go, yeah, let's go do that on the professional level?
She wouldn't be allowed on the field.
I think there's more barriers to entry for her at the pro level. I think there'd be more people associated with telling her to get out of there and stay out of things.
You think she's going to be okay with that though?
Yeah.
I
mean, how many other wives do you see on the field?
It's one thing for It's one thing for her to be involved with college Belichick. This is new for both of us. Hey, I took this job. Hey, I kind of run things around here. It's a whole another thing to be. I mean, okay, look, this is where I am great. This is where I have proven what I can do. We're gonna do it my way. Just thinking, man. He's irrelevant right now. That's got to gnaw at him. That has got to gnaw at him. That nobody cares about Bill Belichick right now.
Because here's the other thing too. This came out a few weeks ago. Robert Kraft, they had asked him about, with the unveiling of the Brady statue, and they asked about Belichick, and he said, well, Tom got it because Tom is done with football. And he said, when Bill's done completely with football, he will get a statue on at Gillette Field as well.
Just in the bathrooms.
Yeah, jeez.
Just.
But here's the name. Think about this one, guys. Kind of in the same line, and no, I'm not about to say Josh McDaniels, because that would be an absolute train wreck, or he might actually renege at the last moment, as we've seen him do before. What about a guy that's extremely familiar with that organization? We've seen put together good defenses, and maybe another crack at it could be what it takes. How about Matt Patricia?
Man, get out of here.
Yeah, no.
Just a question.
Get out of here.
I mean, he's defensive coordinator for Ohio State. Ohio State won the national championship.
But he wasn't the defensive coordinator when they won it.
I know that, but he's taking over that defense, and look at this skip to beat.
Okay, all right. Well,
he couldn't win with the Eagles.
You could coach Ohio State.
Again, I'm just saying, sometimes giving it another shot, and if you're wanting that discipline, the guy knows discipline. He was with the Patriots for what feels like an eternity.
I can't believe in front of God and everybody, you just advocated for Matt Patricia.
I didn't advocate.
I just in the NFL.
It was a question.
Who are you? What have you done?
I question myself every day.
Yeah, you need to look in the mirror after one of those.
Probably.
You need to look in the mirror after that.
All right, we got a
Dancing Richard
Sherman. My goodness.
Someone's got to get to Whitworth and let him know that the sport coat and the hoodie is not a good combo.
Thank you.
Every single week.
Either that or
not a good combo.
Can you stop wearing it every time you're on the TV?
Yeah.
I mean, it's in commercials. It's like, I wonder if he just buys a new sweatshirt after all the money he's made after that Super Bowl with endorsements, that he don't even wash clothes. He just buys new hoodies.
They're probably just sewn in. They're not even just a separate piece. He goes to a certain store that makes them, and he just buys them. single-handedly keeping them in business.
That's actually a pretty genius business idea. I love that idea.
What also is genius too, though, guys, is the new promo here at D&B that they're doing this month. It's called Pick Your Promo. So it is your party, your way, only at D&B, and you can book now. Your perks. Go full throttle with unlimited video gameplay. Claim your HQ with free room rental, or even your crew with 50% off team building events. The choice is yours, but hurry. This offer ends November 4th. Don't be late to the party. Book your spot at D&B today. Don't make it just a normal event. Make it a D&B event.
They got a ton of room up here too. You could throw a big. I know that this is not the intention, but you could throw a big corporate rager up here.
Yep.
You know, you could throw a big old party up here.
Suitsy loves him a good corporate rager.
Yeah, I mean, you get a couple of suits loosening the tie, everybody drunk at the party. Yeah, for sure.
Here we go.
Sure.
Uh-oh. Tyreek getting a little yak.
Ooh.
Oh, all right, Reek.
Tyreek looking like Tyreek.
Little vintage Tyreek
Look
Hill.
at that. Little
All right.
shake and bake.
Little
So-
throwback.
Stootsy, let me ask you this.
Yep.
At this point in, let's just try and look into the crystal ball here. All right. Let's say the Dolphins in the season, maybe they're not last, but maybe they finish third best in the AFC East. And or maybe let's just say they're on track to at the point in the season.
Yeah.
Do you think, given the injuries to Kansas City, that the rumors of Tyreek being a target for the Chiefs to bring back become more realistic?
Oh, sure. And I would think that if the Dolphins are not headed in the correct direction by trade deadline time, you're definitely calling on Tyreek and just seeing if you can get a motivated Tyreek Hill for a year or two, if you're the team adding him, and then the Dolphins would be happy for the compensation in that deal. So yeah, I mean, if it's October and Tyreek Hill's on a new team, it's not going to surprise me in the slightest. Now, there's going to have to be some weird contract maneuvering, mumbo jumbo stuff, I'm sure, to make it work. But if the Dolphins want to get rid of him and get a little return for him, I could certainly see that happening.
I think
I don't know that it'd be just the Chiefs either. I mean, anybody who would be down a receiver or two should check in.
I mean, shoot, if I'm Buffalo,
you wouldn't. I don't think you'd trade inside the division.
hey, we've seen interdivision trades before here recently.
I do feel like Tyreek is definitely. I would say Tyreek is the guy that you go and get if you haven't been close before or close recently.
Sure.
Not that you were close. Like, it doesn't feel like you add that mentality to a crew that's already had a lot of success.
Maybe like
I could see him going to someone that has had a success, but the only one I can think of that would look at him would be Baltimore. I think he would be an interesting fit in Baltimore.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be crazy having two guys that provide that crazy yak ability with Zay Flowers.
Yeah.
Opposite of Tyree. And here's another one for you, Stootsy. In the vein of what you were saying, what about a team like, let's say that the Chargers continue to make a push. What about a team like the Chargers?
I mean, they with Johnston and McConkey, they drafted Trey Harris.
Love Trey.
They got enough, I think, probably.
I mean, here's the deal. Again, shout out Q. Q's done a great job of getting back on track. Those drop issues that we've seen.
It's blown me away that this year I'm like, he is having a career year. He is tearing it up.
I love
and
that.
I looked at his stats, and he has like 2 receptions for like 40 yards.
Yeah.
And a touchdown. And I was like, man, he is blazing a path.
I love that you're on a first name basis with him. That you just call him Q.
Yeah.
Not even first name.
Shout out Trayvon.
Yeah. You do have a lot of TCU connect,
which is really strange.
Yeah.
But shout out Trayvon. Hey, Playmakers Podcast. You guys go check that out. Him and PJ. But yeah, I think he's going to come down to earth a little bit, because I think it's only a matter of time, in my opinion.
Tua, be careful.
Please don't go head first. Oh my God, he learned how to slide.
Slid so hard.
Slid.
Dude, go get him a slip and slide in the off season. Good Lord, Tua.
Yeah, do like they used to do in Little League Baseball and bring out the cardboard.
Yeah, there you go. Oh man, I get so worried every time Tua scrambles.
They made a big deal. What was it, 2 years ago, that he he had been taking jujitsu so he could learn how to
Yes.
fall.
It was no,
Yes.
it was judo.
Judo, yeah, so he
judo.
I
could.
knew what you were talking
Yeah.
about. Oh yeah, I remember those.
Yeah, hey,
It did not work.
The combat sports people will be very upset if you get those incorrect.
And then he almost got kicked in the head.
Diet Coke.
Coke Zero.
Water.
Shout out D&B. Keep
Look
it
at us
right.
Look at us being, a little Diet Coke Zero, and he's over here Mr. Healthy. Water.
Well, I mean, you did judge me earlier when I tried
That
to
is
order a
true. You
Mountain
did.
Dew
You
and then
did
took
that.
the
You did do that.
drastic shift to water.
You did start with a Mountain Dew and
Give me
then you
the
went to water.
worst drink you could possibly give my teeth.
Hey, whoa.
The best drink ever.
If you take care of your teeth properly after drinking Mountain Dew, there's nothing wrong with
Or if you
Yeah.
got good saliva, is what
You
the
just
dentist does.
brush your teeth like a normal human being.
that.
Hey,
Don't
dude.
do it. Be careful. Get out of bounds.
He dropped it. He didn't even
Oh,
catch
okay.
it.
All right, that works too. No, hey, dummy, you want that to not be a reception, okay? You want that to not be a reception. So
Thanks, sir.
you don't want that to be a
Good old
catch.
Joey Bosa.
They'd have to burn a timeout then.
I keep forgetting that he's on this team now.
All right,
Not to be confused with Nick Bosa, the better of the brothers.
that is true. That is
Also,
true.
incredibly handsome man.
All right, man.
Oh, okay, all right.
Hey, I'm just saying, dude.
Did somebody tell you one time you look like Nick Bosa, and that's why
Never.
you say that?
No, never.
Okay, all right. I was just making
Never.
sure
No.
because it feels like something where it's like
No.
if someone was like, "Hey, like I think you look like Nick Bosa,"
No,
you'd be like, "Hey, all right." well,
Tyler
Nick
Tyler likes
Bosa's-
to think that he resembles Travis Kelsey.
No, I do not. I have been stopped when the Astro 2016 to 2017. I was stopped like 3 or 4 times in public because people thought that
You were Carlos Correa.
no, that was
Oh, okay.
McCullers. McCullers had his hair short.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't-
they look at your body and they're like, "Yep, this is a professional athlete."
Well, hold on now.
Yeah, I mean
It's
yeah,
baseball.
Yeah, that's true.
It's baseball, so
Wow.
you know.
Oh, Pablo,
Unbelievable.
what was his name? Pablo, the Kung Fu Panda. Played for the Giants.
I don't know. I watch grown
Uh,
up movies.
Pablo
Sanchez.
Sandoval.
Pablo Sanchez is the.
Wow.
is
Yes,
the-
I was gonna say Pablo Sanchez, and I was like, I was
Pablo
playing with him on
Sanchez.
backyard baseball
Yeah,
earlier,
He's the backyard baseball kid.
and he is a absolute problem on the diamond.
Yeah.
Random but relevant to that. Do you know that they now have their own baseball cards for Pablo, and like they actually have like pretty
Yeah, I don't. He's
Crazy.
a legend.
crazy value?
Oh, like Tops made
yeah,
for backyard
yeah.
baseball kids. Some.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And they're like actually like hold like a couple grand.
That's cool. All right, 11 seconds. One time out for Miami. First and goal. So you got what? 2 plays, probably.
Yeah, if you're
Thank you.
lucky.
2 plays here. I would think that's probably the
Trail.
the move there. So I think
Shit,
2
shit.
plays. You got to see if you can get Achane out, maybe like in the mid, or that just works too. Jalen
Waddle.
okay.
And of course, I didn't
Hit-
start him.
Hit the Penguin.
The NFL has instructed officials to call the
Yes.
tush push tight going forward.
Wow, that is
So that means there's going to
pun
be
intended.
All right. Okay. That's where you're going. Okay. All right. That's the type of stream we're doing here.
after
yeah, you
your
gotta keep
joke.
it very tight.
And what joke was that?
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Okay. All right.
He doesn't even have kids.
Good job by the Dolphins not turning this into a Thursday night laugher.
Yeah, seriously. But I think we see this a lot with divisional matchups like this. It always ends up what's the old rule of thumb? Like, oh, it's a divisional game, kind of throw out expectations. It's typically going to be probably closer than you think.
Yeah. Throw out the records when you get the Dolphins and the Bills together.
Yeah, it says it's the Jets. Apparently, throw it out for them. Good lord, they got their freaking faces kicked in. You know what's really sad too is I was talking to Aaron on our way back from Louisiana. When we were doing the tailgate takeover. If you guys haven't seen those streams, you should go check them out. They're really great. I'd say historically the Jets over the past 3 years have they usually take the first game against the Bills, no matter who the quarterback is. And so I was like, I feel at least like it's going to be competitive. And man, was I
Got
so
smoked.
wrong.
They got smoked.
Well, especially after we saw what Justin Fields did against the Steelers, who, again, like, I don't think the Steelers defense is a slouch by any means. You got one of the
That's
best.
the highest paid defense in the league.
Yeah, and
Man, you were buying into that Justin Fields, huh? All right.
I mean, how do you not? I haven't known what
I'm
good
trying to-
quarterback play looks like in years.
I'm trying to think what the latest fad is. I can get you to buy in on. I got some Labubu's I can
Oh
tell you.
my gosh, don't start with that. Those things are like Timu Furbies.
Oh, yeah.
I don't understand the hype with those.
I
They
don't
look
either.
like little satanic teddy bears.
I'm not into that kind of thing, dude. I mean, like, you know,
It's good you're not into children's toys. That'd be unique.
shout out Aaron with his massive collection of He-Man toys.
Well, I mean, it's He-Man.
Oh
He-Man's
my
very
gosh.
manly.
Hey, screw
talking
me.
like-
He-Man.
Are we talking like, yeah, it's not he boy or he kid, all right? He's got the power, all right? He's got the power. Are we talking like the OG ones, like the
Yeah, he's got a pretty impressive collection.
like the
actually.
we were
the
talking
ones
about
that,
like the ones with the rock.
the ones that don't have
No.
like opposable arms?
Right.
They're just like they just
Yeah.
move up and down. Impressive.
And some of the what are those things called? Little Funko Pops. Got some of those too.
Oh, okay. Well, those are new. I'm like he's got stuff from like the 80s.
yeah,
The OG
pretty
He-Man stuff.
impressive comic book collection as well.
Okay, all right. Just airing him out right now.
Yeah. Just
What
you know,
else?
we're talking about Aaron's
What else?
cool collections
Yeah. No, he actually.
and
you know-
toenails. No, I'm just kidding. No.
Oh, see, you beat me to it.
yeah.
I was gonna do something weird too, but you beat me to it on the weird.
Belly button lint.
Oh, weird. Weird.
All right, Sean McDermott, stop speaking. No one cares.
I
you,
do.
You can't be mean to him. He
All right.
had skin cancer.
Listen, that does not impair you to coach football.
Well, I mean,
It
it
clearly
could.
hasn't.
Well, it apparently hasn't. So you know.
Oh man.
Okay, so ending 14-14. Tua still 4 for 5. or
I think you need to hit the update button there. Bro.
yeah,
He
13
was,
for 19. I know I saw that. And I was like, wait a second, that's not right.
He was.
It's still 4
dealing.
for 5.
13. Well, it up. This is weird. It updated the score. It didn't update the stats.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was confused for a second. 13 for 19, 73 yards and a
What
touchdown.
score track are you using? Ask Jeeves. Goodness.
My favorite Butler.
Can you get a real score tracker?
How about
in
you
here?
lay off me, Stootsy? A-Chain, honestly, I don't know about you guys. I'm a little surprised that A-Chain hadn't been able to get things going.
I mean, he's averaging 6 yards a carry, and he's got a couple catches.
Yeah, but I mean, we're at 28 yards. I guess, yeah, you know, I
He's
guess.
at 35 yards. What are
I'm
you
not-
using?
I have 28 yards rushing.
He's got 35 yards rushing and 10 yards receiving.
Dude, I don't know what y'all. I apparently need to get on another thing because
Bob,
you're seeing the
He's
same
go
thing
to the
I'm
worldwide
seeing.
leader of sports or
You know
NFL.
what? Honestly, you have to take stats by hand now. You have to watch and take.
Yeah,
stats
we'll get
by
you one of
hand.
those books so that you can just mark
Yeah.
everything down.
Yeah. Why don't you hit up boxscore.com?
Y'all are lucky I don't have low self-esteem.
Yeah. Well, give it another half of football. We'll see what we can do.
Well, challenge accepted.
Yeah. Don't worry. We can fix that real quick.
James Cook also. I mean, just good. Mika Ibuka. Me and we do daily show on TikTok. You guys should check out me and JP every day 2:30. And we talk all fantasy football stuff. Checking out your teams, everything. You guys have been amazing. Those streams have been freaking crazy. And one of the biggest things we've been pushing is Mika Ibuka. Anyone who took the stock on him early, he is going to win you leagues.
Oh, okay.
In the same breath, if you took the James Cook ticket, man, that is
Yes.
paying off in dividends.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, people just naturally saw the big numbers last year and the big rushing touchdowns last year, and everybody in the fantasy community loves to throw the regression word around. Like,
I hate that.
regression.
Oh, Saquon Barkley, one of the best running backs in the league.
Regression.
Oh, regression. Don't expect it. You know what my
Let
favorite?
me tell you about regression. Ain't no regression when you're great at football, huh?
I ain't done.
Oh,
What was
I
what
don't.
was that?
I'm not gonna say it's offensive, but it's offensively bad how your impression is of either an Italian man or Randy Savage or an Italian.
I can
Macho
give
Man
you a
Randy
good
Savage.
Italian, man. Do I need to give you my best Italian?
No, I don't think I want to hear it.
Now I can do what I call a bad Trump impression.
No, I don't think I want to hear that one either.
Yeah, well, your loss.
I don't want to hear that one either.
Yeah,
The
I'm
FCC might come for you if you do that.
not gonna make any jokes. Oh
You
my
get your
god.
late night show canceled super fast.
Yeah,
Don
exactly.
Kincaid finally getting involved in the offense, though, is probably one of my favorite things about the Bills season this year. I think when they drafted him, my big thing I looked at him, there's a lot of Kelsey comparisons. And
Well, he was a white tight end. Of course, he had to be
Right.
compared to Kelsey.
I looked at it and I thought, okay, finally, like they're following the trend. You spend a high pick on a tight end, you get your guy, and first year was kind of disappointing, Stootsy.
Not great.
And then now, this year, we are seeing so much Dalton Kincaid.
Mhm.
And I'm here for it because you look at the history of the league and where it's gone to, there's two trends that we've seen, right? It's most of the successful teams that are consistently in the conversation have that guy, right? You got Mark Andrews with Lamar, you got Travis Kelce and Mahomes, you got pick one, and now you got Josh Allen finally gets him one, and
I mean, typically, if you got a good offense in the NFL, you got a good tight end in some way, or you got a guy that's playing really well. Because, like, I wouldn't tell you last year that Mike Gesicki was a good tight end, but he was
No.
playing really well, and the Bengals were one of the best offenses in football. And, yeah, if you have a good tight end.
dude,
And you have
shout out Grossi.
Cool. He wasn't talking.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No, finish your thought, and then I'll finish my thought later.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, that's why. Grossi, shout out, man. We appreciate you. He was a fan of the year for the Green Bay Packers 2 years ago. One of the, the second time he's done this for us. Really appreciate you, Grossi. You are the
Hey, how
GOAT,
about
brother.
that?
Welcome, guys, to the chat. We appreciate y'all. Hope you guys are having a good night. Sorry, Stootsy.
Most good offenses have a good tight end, and you look around the league, and it still remains to be the fact that if you have a good offense, you usually have a tight end that is either good or playing good. And I mean, if you look up in Green Bay, and Kraft is another one of those guys. We saw him last week on Thursday Night Football. So maybe Thursday Night Football is a tight end thing.
Maybe it is. I mean, we talked about it earlier. Jake Ferguson looking good.
Yeah,
in Dallas.
maybe Thursday Night Football.
Yeah, we had old Halls getting a touchdown tonight.
Little shovel pass.
Yeah, a little Thursday night tight end action for Thursday Night Football. Okay, I like that.
Got some Dolphin love in the
Dolphin love.
chat.
Okay.
Go Fins! Shout out to the Fins.
Shout out to the Fins fans.
The Dolphins do deserve a little bit of love. Folks probably thought they were DOA in this game.
Yeah, guys, let us know in the chat. How shocked are you about this game being as close as what it is? Did y'all think this was going to be more of a curb stomping? Because I did. I thought this was going to be an absolute Bills curb stomp, especially after what they did to the Jets.
Yeah, the Bills probably should be leading. They missed that field goal there, but even 17-14, most people would have told you, pretty good showing by the Dolphins here.
A lot of Packers fans in here, naturally, with
Sure.
Grossi being a big Packers fan. You guys got to be really happy about Micah Parsons. That man looks like he is ready to bury every quarterback that he's faced so far.
That's got to be one of the more, notable, this guy gets traded, or that guy. Like, when Khalil Mack got traded from the Raiders
Yes.
and went to the Bears, it's like, okay, sure, but it's the Bears.
Right.
And there's a limit to what even Khalil Mack could do.
Sure.
And then he's leaving the Raiders. It's like, okay, well, they're a disaster. But Parsons, as good as he was, you're leaving the Cowboys. That hurts them tremendously. Downgrades what they can do and then upgrades what the Packers can do. Like, that's got to be one of the more notable, actual impact across the league situations that you have when you think about big-time trades.
Yeah, and what's funny, too, you mentioned that two of the biggest trades ever coming from Dallas like that. Because, when Jerry took over the team, the famous Herschel Walker trade.
Oh, yeah. It's, not quite Herschel Walker level. He only got a couple first-round picks.
No. What I'm saying, though, is
I see
one
what
of the
you're saying.
more notable ones, if you put a top 10 together, I would say the Parsons trade's got to be one of the top 10 most shocking, notable players to get traded.
Ooh, I don't know, man. Is it one of the top 10?
I mean, think about it.
What about Ricky Williams?
Ricky getting traded was pretty interesting.
I mean, because the thing is, too, with Micah, it was shocking. It was like everyone was convinced they were going to get it done.
It's funny you say that because you had literally texted me the day before, and you're like, "What do you think about these rumors?" I was like,
Yeah.
not real, not
Yep.
getting traded, no way."
Yeah.
Next thing you know, he's getting traded. I was like, "All right, well."
Oh, look, there's your boy.
Sammy D.
I was talking about Josh Allen.
Oh. Why does Josh Allen look like
He looks like a child right there.
he looks like he just tried out for the junior high golf team?
Well, everybody looks young next to Fitzpatrick with his
That's
Santa
fair.
beard.
And all of his wisdom. from Harvard.
Shout out to Fitzpatrick, one of the nicest guys I've ever met. Corey races. Oh my lord.
Mikey, Corey. We got Corgis on the field, Mikey.
I love
Mikey, we have Corgi dogs on the field.
You just got derailed by a Corgi.
That's my ADHD kicking in. But yeah, Fitzpatrick, one of the nicest guys I've ever met. That's a professional quarterback. And saw him at Disney.
Did you really?
He was with his family back when he was the Texans quarterback.
Oh.
So I got to go up to him and be like, hey, man, I'm a big fan. I live in Houston. Shout out. And he took time to sit there and talk to me. So,
really?
Yeah.
That's pretty
His kid on his shoulders and everything. The kid that he showed off his math skills with.
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
that's fantastic.
Yeah, no shocker there that. Oh, yeah,
That's why.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
No shocker there that Fitzy's kids end up being pretty smart.
Yeah, Marty. Yeah, no, 100%, brother. Funny enough, too, Stoots. Just going back to the Packers thing, you got a bunch of Packers fans here comment on the parts of trade. I picked, dark horse for potential offensive player of the year, going off of the run of running backs, Josh Jacobs.
Really? Huh.
I really like Josh Jacobs.
You know what I love about Josh Jacobs is this is a player that at a position where guys are always getting hurt, always missing time.
Yes.
Only Derrick Henry has more touches than him over the past 5 seasons in the NFL. And that's just longevity at that position and also being good at that position.
Right.
It's so rare. And LaFleur's going to hand him the rock.
And it blew me away that the Raiders wanted to get rid of him so bad.
Are running backs back?
I think they
so.
are.
I think the Saquon thing.
Back.
Saquon and Derrick Henry.
I know last year, everybody thought running backs were back, but now here on the Washed Up Sports Network, we're officially declaring running backs.
They're back.
They are back.
I mean, think about it. You got Bijan Robinson, right? He's going to get paid here soon.
Cook just got paid.
Gibbs is going to get paid.
A-Chain's coming up.
I mean, if you got some potential guys, right? I mean,
Paris Johnson's coming up.
Paris Johnson.
Come on. It was weird, though, that last year you had so many guys change teams and play so well at running back because traditionally guys change teams at running back, not worth a squat.
Le'Veon Bell.
Please don't give me nightmares.
But Saquon, Josh Jacobs, Aaron Jones was good last year. Joe Mixon was good last year. Obviously Derrick Henry was awesome last year. So you had a ton of dudes changing teams, and we're still really good, which is not always the case at that running back position.
J.K. Dobbins was good until he blew out his leg just like he does every year.
J.K. Dobbins was good as well.
To hit some of these comments, Calvin says, you guys cover all NFL teams or just specific teams? Calvin, we cover all NFL teams. We cover every bit of the NFL. You can check out, you want something specific, maybe you're a Texans fan, you go check out Stoots. He's got his channels. You go check it out. Him and Landry do a show. Stoots does Houston football. And, I mean, dude's a legend here in Houston. Then
Am I? I'm a legend?
I think you are.
Okay, all right. Well.
Funny story. Me and Stoots have 2 years. I guess we've been friends for 3 years now.
Yeah, something like that.
And before I got into doing sports media, I used to listen to Stoots on the radio here locally, which kind of a funny thing. Guy that I used to, on my day job, listen to making deliveries in a truck on my 8 to 5. Now I'm sitting next to getting to do this. So kind of a cool thing. Always get to enjoy doing stuff with Stoots.
Kids. Dream bigger dreams.
I'm an easy man to please.
Local legend, and look where he is now.
Yeah.
He's here with a couple of stooges.
If your dream is, hey, I want to host a show with the radio guy in town, dream bigger dreams.
Hey, man. It's the little things in life, right? But yeah, we cover all teams. Calvin, you can also check out the Washed Up Football channel. We get all of the NFL content that you're going to get from us. We're going to be on there.
Thanks for the sub, by the way, Calvin.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Calvin. And Marty says, bold of you to think running backs ever left, but they are back in the spotlight, which I enjoy. Yeah, and honestly, like to your point, I think it's spotlight, and also too in an era where we're seeing massive contracts being handed out to these quarterbacks.
I think everybody always wanted a running back or always had some running backs.
Right.
No one wanted to pay them.
Guys are getting another bite at the apple now.
Yes. And I think the NFL is cyclical. I'm pretty sure that's the right word. Cyclical. It's a cycle.
I like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
That's typically
I
what
think
cyclical means.
I think the NFL went to the spread out offenses and having to have everyone that's a little smaller and faster to be able to keep up. And now the NFL teams are finding you can go back to pounding the rock and taking advantage of these smaller defenders. And so they're not as spread out, and they're just going to run it down your throat, as the Bills have tonight against the Dolphins.
Yep, that is a great point. As linebackers got speedier and smaller, running backs became more and more useful. So,
and also too, you're seeing a lot of more usage of these backs in the passing game. And I think that's another thing, right? That backfield is being, as we've seen the wide receivers, like, i.e. Deebo Samuel, being used in the run game. You're now seeing more and more of these running backs, historically just being put your head down and run through that hole.
Well, guys are better football players too.
That's true.
They can actually catch now. Like there was such a long stretch there where you had, that guy's the power back, and then that guy's the receiving back, and then. Now, Cook can do both. Etienne can do both. Saquon can do both. Mixon can do both. Mixon's hurt right now.
Yeah, I don't even know, is halfback even a position anymore?
Yeah, you just got to be. Teams are dying for the do-it-all guy, especially when you think about, you take however many, 46 to game day. You need a guy you can keep on the field as much as possible and not try to have 5 running backs on game day because you got that roster crunch. So
I think a lot of it too is that these kids are getting into even like flag football, where they're running around a lot more, and it happened in baseball as well. There's not so much of a specialization anymore to where you're like a pitcher only and you're only playing pitcher. These guys are just kind of rotating positions, whether it's running back, wide receiver, quarterback. In high school, most of the time, you're putting your best athlete as your quarterback.
Right.
And you're just going to let him run, and you'll deal with some missed throws here and there. And a lot of those quarterbacks are turning into wide receivers and running backs at the next level.
Yep.
Also, too, take this moment, looking to lock in the holiday party, Stoots. Well, guess what? I got the place for it here. Dave & Buster's, we got you covered. Book your November or December party by September 30th. You will save 20% off chef-curated eats and cheer-worthy drinks. That's right. Your crew could celebrate big while you save big with banquet packages, non-alcoholic sips, and party planning help. Dave & Buster's makes holidays hosting easy. Don't wait, guys. Book today. Get that 20% off.
Man, wouldn't this be a great spot? You get here for like a holiday party on, I don't know, like a Thursday, and you have the big holiday party, got the big giant TVs here. They're not even really TVs, are they? They're just giant screens.
They call them, the technical term, LED walls.
LED walls, you say?
Yes.
Okay. All right. LED walls. Well, you got the giant LED walls you have in the holiday party here with little football on. Whew. Who wouldn't love that?
And, I don't know about you guys, but for me, you get all the family together. That means all the nephews and the cousins are all running around with each other, the kids. And,
drop your Rugrats off downstairs.
Bam.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like especially like on the weekends, whenever those super wild card weekend Fridays and Saturdays come around,
yep,
you can come here and get your kids. There's a bowling alley right behind us.
Yeah,
they can go bowling over there. There's also LED walls all over there. You can watch TV while you're bowling.
Yeah,
they have these little corrals behind us where you can play darts, you can play shuffleboard.
They got everything.
Yeah.
And Stoots, we talked about it earlier. We've all been here in Houston so long. We remember when at a certain point in time when this building here off the Katy Freeway location was originally built, it was called Jillian's.
Yeah.
And the bowling alleys are the original lanes from Jillian's.
How about that?
Yeah.
Little history
lesson for you.
Yeah.
And if you're a bowler, which I am not, that's gotta count for something.
Sure. Yeah. You get those well-worn in lanes. You don't want to.
Pete Weber would love it.
Dang it, you beat me to it. I was about to say
some little Norm Duke.
Who do you think you are?
I am. Oh, yes, Josh Allen.
Also,
yes, Josh Allen.
There goes Josh Allen.
I needed that.
18-yard run on first and 20.
Oh, there's a fight.
Uh-oh. Little divisional scrap.
Also, a fun fact about Pete Weber, when he said, "Who do you think you are? I am," he was talking to an 11-year-old kid.
Oh, okay.
He was just trash talk. He said that kid had been chirping him all night. So what better way than throw a strike and then just tell him, "Who do you think you are? I am." One of the most iconic lines in sports history.
All right, boys. So here's how we're looking on my 5-leg parlay here. I need
Okay.
Buffalo to get the win.
Liking to throw away his money.
Is this just a win? We don't need a cover. Just a
Nope.
win.
I need Buffalo to get the win.
Okay.
Straight up. I need Josh Allen to get me an Allen anytime touchdown. So he's got to run it in
Okay. Or catch it.
or catch it, which, I mean, we've seen it before. So I guess.
Don't put it past him. This is the MVP you're talking
That's
about.
true. Keon Coleman is about 23.
Oh my God.
And here comes your Josh Allen touchdown.
Yes.
Here comes your Josh
I hope
Allen
he doesn't
or-
get it because I hope Cook gets it
or
for
your
my
James
fantasy
Cook
team.
touchdown.
Yeah. Keon Coleman, we were 23 yards away from hitting on over 42.5 receiving yards. And then Cooks needed over 11.5 receiving yards. He's at 7.
Okay.
Brandon
we
Cooks?
Are very.
Tyler, your ability to add an extra letter
Cook.
or take a letter away
It is
from someone's
absolutely
name,
impressive, isn't it?
it is unmatched.
Yeah.
It
Not
is-
to mention it changes the person completely.
yeah.
Well, keep you on your
know-
toes. Make sure you guys are paying attention.
Brandon Cook.
Brandon Cook.
Well,
oh
this
yeah,
is,
he's running
this
this
is
in.
going to be Josh Allen.
He's running this in.
This is there's the
Oh,
was he going to
Get it. Get it.
Oh, he was going to do the Tebow. He was going to do the old I'm going to run it. No, I'm going to throw it, but nobody got open.
what was the flag
Seem-
for?
seem
What do
kinda-
you Is that
How big is that guy? 79 Brown?
Goodness.
Dear
Oh,
Lord.
yeah,
And I haven't seen a cowboy collar in the league in years.
That's a big fella. Yeah, Spencer Brown. Yeah, he'd been there for a few years.
He's got to be 6'6".
6'8".
6'8". Okay, that makes more sense.
Stutzy,
Unnecessary roughness. Okay, good job.
yeah, get him closer. Make that easier for him to sneak it in.
Good job, Miami.
Stutzy, I'm gonna show you a little something that I'm cooking up here.
Oh, that's my guy Jordan Brooks. What are you doing, Jordan? The Texas Tech right there.
Where was the unnecessary roughness?
I thought all of that roughness was very necessary.
Yeah, not to mention you're trying to tackle a linebacker that's playing quarterback.
I guess maybe like the shove there at the end.
Maybe
like,
the throwdown,
how are they not closer after a personal foul
Yeah,
penalty?
that's interesting.
Cook, let's go, baby.
touchdown.
Gosh dang it.
Let's go.
Fantasy points.
Let's go. Let's go.
Corn dogs, Jackie.
You get to hand out 6 seconds worth of drinking.
Corn dogs.
So that's a fun game to play. You get together with all your buddies that are in your fantasy league. Every point your guy scores on a touchdown, you do a little like, oh, you got to drink 3 seconds. You got to drink 3 seconds.
Hand them out.
Oh, I love that. Can the people see that? Can you show that?
No,
now?
no.
Not
They don't
yet?
get to see that yet. That's gonna be.
I need that on a sticker.
That's gonna be a future shirt.
I need that on a sticker yesterday.
You want to know what's really impressive? AI did that.
I mean, you need
I'm
to
less
say
impressed.
that.
I'm less impressed
Yeah.
now. Like I wish you'd have hand drawn it, but that's all right. I don't like that. That's did you AI that too?
Yeah.
You need to pay for better AI.
Well, unfortunately, I am paying for AI
Oh no.
to be better.
Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, that one. That's really the one. This
Can I change his number? Can you change his number?
Yeah.
What, you want to add 3 to it?
Yeah, of course I want to add 3 to it. Come on, guys.
Come
on.
on.
All right, so now the folks should. I hate when you do this to the audience. When you tell them about something
Well, they know.
that you can see, but they can't see.
Real quick, shout out to Angel Kicks Balls in the chat.
Angel Kicks Balls.
$250 cash bet that
Bang!
he had. He had needed James Cook anytime touchdown. He threw 250 on it.
Angel really the most shocking, more I guess on the winning side versus the losing side of most of his
He is
bets.
the winningest degenerate that I personally know.
And of
Oh,
all
okay.
the guys on the team, that is the last guy that I would have guessed. I'll be honest.
It's a good thing to know the degenerate that wins enough, because the ones that don't win enough.
Well, I have seen him melt down a few times on some things that
That is true.
probably should have been surefire hits, and they did not hit.
Let me tell you, there ain't nothing that's a surefire hit except for you giving your money to somebody when you think it's a surefire hit.
You know what's funny too is we actually he has coined during the playoffs the phrase "the black cat" because it seems as though for there was a stint there before he went on his winning streak where anytime he bet on the Texans and anytime he bet on the Astros, they always lost.
Oh wow! Well,
And it got
stop doing that.
It got to the point that we told him, if you're going to do that, stop telling everyone.
Yeah. Well, he's got a quick. He have the Texans the past 2 weeks. That's not good.
He had me real nervous at the Super Bowl when
Yeah.
he bet on the Eagles.
Yeah, like that, literally. Like that's to the
As an
level.
Eagles fan, I wanted to strangle him.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah, he told me today, we got Celebrity Softball Classic coming up here October 4th. You guys need to make sure if you are in Houston, it's a 4-hour drive to Dallas.
Speaking of, he made $850 this weekend, and he bet on the Texans versus Bucks.
There you
So
go.
he
Proving it right.
But cut that out, man.
Yeah,
Cut that out.
all
Sorry to interrupt you.
Texans
No,
need to
you're
win.
good. All of Houston, you can blame Angel, and we will be okay with that. But yeah, Celebrity Softball Classic, October 4th, guys. You want to check that out. Some of the biggest names in sports history going to be out there. Terrell Owens, Roger Clemens.
Whew.
We got the man himself in Mr. Trayvon Boykin going to be there. And
All right, I like Trevor Boykin. I like him, but we're throwing him in the same sentence
listen,
as the Rocket.
If you are
T.O.
able to make it to Celebrity Softball and you come out there and you see the way people in Dallas react to
it
Trayvon,
is unreal.
he is
Okay.
he gets pulled aside more than any celebrity I've seen, and they're like, Trayvon. He is a walking legend in Dallas. He owns that city, which is
All right.
it blows my mind.
You guys like the new kickoff?
I like the adjustment they made to where if you kick it out of bounds or anything, then or if you touchback brings it further up to 35.
Touchback's 35. Rolls into the end zone. It's 20.
Has to drop
yeah,
the landing
20.
zone.
Yeah, hitting the landing zone.
Always got to find the opportunity when they arise to give Mikey some love from the commenters. Comments, Rob the Slaw, appreciate you, brother, saying, nice production, boys. Well, you could thank Nerd Mike for that.
You can't call him a nerd.
No, that's his actual call name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Nerd Mike. Me Tech.
Or the lazy music guy.
The lazy music guy as well.
How many nicknames does he have?
Well, I could go on because he does have more.
He's got a lot of nicknames from me.
He's
Silhouette.
Beautiful.
He's like superstar.
Late for
Grant
dinner.
over here.
He is the best guy you'll ever know.
Yeah.
Big Mike for a 5'6" Hispanic guy that weighs about 100 pounds.
Which is
5'4".
funny.
Sorry, you could have just left it at 5'6".
one of our rock stars on our team, Pink, her boyfriend, his name is Mike, and so he's going to be coming out for our first event. Also, massive fantasy football nerd, and he's actually
Large.
yeah, he's a tall guy.
You call him Little Mike.
Yeah, so that's what we
it's
said.
funny.
We're gonna have Big Mike and Little Mike. We're gonna have to take a picture of the mics next to each other.
There you go. And then you could put out a picture and be like, guess who's Big Mike? Guess who's Little
Yeah.
Mike? And then everyone will guess wrong.
Yeah, it's like Little John, right?
Speaking of Little Mike,
Yeah.
there's a Little Mike on TV right now.
Look.
Mike McDaniels.
You guys keep throwing the S on his name.
McDaniel, sorry.
Put some respect
Yeah. See, I'm not the only one.
on Mike McDaniel *S his name. Okay, because I said Mike McDaniel's name after you guys.
Well, because
I had to very clarify there.
It does pose a problem when there are two
McDaniel.
right in the same division.
Yes.
Or if it's
Two uncorked that thing.
Reek.
he uncorked it about 10 yards too short.
Jeez.
Yeah, I did.
Uh-oh.
And that's what you're gonna get from Tua.
That was the play on 3rd and 11?
Maybe
That's-
3 years ago with prime Tyreek.
That is undoubtedly one of my favorite things to do as the person that sits at home and watches the game is when I don't like the play and I'm just like, that was the play on insert down and distance. It's like it just yeah, that was the play. Like, wow. Like, yeah, okay. You see Tyreek streaking down the field, maybe you can hit him, okay? Sure.
And also, too, guys, we did just launch our Discord server here recently. I'm going to go ahead and drop that in here. You guys want to continue the sports conversations after the streams, look no further than the Discord channel. Got a great community in there. Have self-dubbed themselves as our follow listeners as the family group chat.
The family group chat?
That's what they call themselves. They
Okay.
dubbed that themselves, and that has been the thing. So it is come be a part of the family group chat.
Okay.
And yeah, man, we got a lot of guys. Shout out Landon and Dylan, always showing out. Our boys on the TikTok streams and showing up in the YouTube streams typically as well. But yep, there's that link for you guys. You want to join the Discord? Come on in. We have a great time in there and talk about a lot of stuff, man.
Also, while we're on this break here for the injury timeout, we need to figure. I'm not going to say we because I'm not going to do anything about it. But they need to figure out a way to make these Guardian helmets pads look cooler instead of just looking like a diaper on top of their head.
That is true. We can put an intercom system
Like
inside of the helmet.
I
but we
feel like
can't make
you could
outside.
mold foam around it to make it look like a regular helmet, and just have that.
At a certain point,
How many guys are wearing these?
well,
There's
I know
gotta-
one that should be.
There's quite a few.
Jeez.
Who is the guy in Green Bay wearing it? Dobbs? Is Romeo wearing it?
Romeo Dobbs?
Is
Maybe?
Romeo Dobbs?
I think Romeo Dobbs is wearing it, and then the safety for the Bills is wearing it right now.
One of the tackles on the Colts wears it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it's just big old diapers on their head.
You see the
Especially when it's a Bills helmet, it's white, like it
Well,
looks.
and they don't like the cover does not fit snug on there.
That's what I'm
So it
saying. They
gets,
need
like,
to form fit it.
It's like wrinkled up and stuff. Yeah, no, I could see where that would be an aesthetic gripe of yours.
I'm all for extra safety.
Honestly, you said I'm not going to do anything about it. It feels like a business opportunity.
Since
Hey,
you're trying
I
to
do
go
not
into business
have the
at
brain
with
for
somebody
that.
tonight.
I'm trying to make some money, okay? I'm trying to make some money. I'm starting a business here by the end of this stream, all right?
Yeah.
Dibs on that idea. Dibs
Oh,
on that idea.
Boy, anytime you could promote Sam Darnold and Kyler Murray squaring off on Thursday Night Football, you throw those two faces up there and you promote it.
Sammy D.
Also, Darnold, grow your beard more so that giant mole isn't showing.
How
Jeez.
dare you?
Jeez.
Holy moly! I mean, that thing is.
That should not have made either of you laugh. That is.
Well, the first thing I think about, unfortunately, is Austin Powers.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
Oh no!
Oh, almost a disaster for the Bills.
So he even dropped
Almost a
his
disaster.
mouthpiece.
Yeah, hold on to it, bud. Hey, man, that would have been huge for the Dolphins. Dolphins got to be real tight on defense here. I don't know if they're overcoming a 2-score deficit.
Alex, you happen to have?
Yes, there is.
Yes, there is. That's the unfortunate thing about
What
this.
happened is it hit him right in the chest.
Alex, you got that?
What happened is there was, I don't know,
You got
11
Japan
elite
in there?
athletes coming down the field trying to take his head off once he got the football.
How about you talk about that guy?
Yeah, we have one of our partners here, Buzz and Heaters, with these nice pouch cans
Got it up on stream for you guys to check out.
Hey,
made
check
out
that
of titanium. I've dropped
Titanium?
yes, titanium.
Like the stuff they make space shuttles out of?
Maybe uranium,
Uranium.
nuclear.
What is
Nuclear
this, Back
powered
to
here.
the future?
Oh my
No, I have
gosh.
I have dropped this out of my pocket while riding my motorcycle and didn't pop open, didn't get wet.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right.
Plutonium.
Buzz and Heaters. We have our entire collection out there on Buzz and Heaters. Go check them out. They
So
are
it's what I'm putting my
for any kind of
my enjoyment packets in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your lip pillows of
Oh,
any
okay.
kind.
Gotcha.
You also use it as ball markers for golf. A little change holder. It's multifunctional.
Okay. All right. All right.
can
Can I
customize.
Can I put drugs in there? Like not like
You can
illegal
put
drugs.
you can put
not
Advil,
straight down there,
Tylenol,
see?
But like
yes,
like Advil,
Zyrtec.
Tylenol, allergy medicine,
If you're
that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah. That's what I was asking.
And if
like
you are in
a NyQuil, a DayQuil.
if you're in Oregon, you can put your drugs in there as well because they are all legal up there.
Wild that you picked Oregon.
That's the
He's a
only one.
Ducks fan.
That's the only state I know that legalized all drugs.
Gotcha. Okay. All drugs.
All drugs.
I go get me. Okay, never mind. But if I am there, whatever's legal or maybe illegal, I could put it in my titanium. What is it called? One more time.
Buzz and heater.
Buzz and heater. Okay.
Buzz and Heater.
Is there? Okay, I see the invention now. I understand.
So
the
this will
usefulness
have
of it.
your all old things and any lip pillow you want, whether it's caffeine.
Nootropics.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
All
or
right.
anything like that, but just opens up like a regular
Oh,
can.
Look at that.
You like that?
Keeps everything. It's got a nice tight weather tight seal on there.
Hey, if you get real mad at somebody, you can whip it across the
It is
room at them.
it is dangerous. You could
Is
you
that
could
what-
play
is that-
hockey with it.
Is that what you threw at Mikey earlier? Is one of those? Man,
As-
that's-
His was the plastic one though.
As
No
Dom-
damage done.
As Diamond Dave would say, regular can of tobacco USA, no,
No
says
says,
I. Oh, Ninja Star.
Ooh, that one right over the big guy's head here. I
You ever seen that video?
You ever seen about the old Judy chop?
The Judy chop?
Send that one to the.
Oh my goodness, dude.
Send that to
Family
me
group chat.
in my other email, and I will. Yeah. I'm lost
So for the record, because I have both of them sitting at the table, 90% of the things that Alex gets sent by me on social media, Stootsy, that I also will be sending to you. So you guys typically are getting this. We get the same comedy, funny reels, if you will.
I actually have not checked my Instagram messages in weeks.
That's your loss.
I get overwhelmed. I'm not trying to brag here.
Wait, hold on. Wait,
I've got quite a
I get overwhelmed. What does that mean?
Yes,
What
I
does
get
that
quite a few messages, and it's my friends will be bored at work, and you know how they'll
Those
just
are
start.
bots, right? They're trying to steal your information.
Yes, but they'll start sending me reels, and I have multiple group messages that are like on Instagram where it'll be like the 4+ messages where you have more than 4 unread messages, and I'm like, that's just a lot. I can't do it. And Tyler's wife likes to send me funny reels, and I opened one the other day and responded to it, and she replied with, "Really? 2 weeks later, and you're responding?"
She does keep track.
And then I told her the situation, and then she said, "I completely understand."
Yeah, because she is
okay.
also wired the same way as him.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I need to stay on top of it, otherwise it gets out of hand and I don't look at them for weeks.
I think I'm gonna try to send you a phishing link in your Instagram and see if I can maybe capture some credit
Nope,
card information.
I've actually got 2 credit cards set up right now.
I am very good at catching those. Every time they send them at work, I immediately say, "Nope, this is spam," and I pass the test every
Honestly,
single time.
you should really do some washed up phishing scams.
Yeah. Have you seen the guy that makes
Daddy needs a new camera.
that makes content out of messing with those people?
Oh yeah,
He's
that's
fantastic.
incredible. And he pretends to be the old lady.
Well, there's actually a guy where he's like, and he's very monotone, and he's like, so the other day I pretended like I was. He said, like, let's say, I was with Marvel and I was trying to make a movie on a superhero and needed licensing from, like, pick a big box brand company. And, like, there's been a few, like, some of the C-suite people will respond.
Oh, no.
It is pretty fantastic.
Those videos are great. This is a little off topic, but it made me think about it. One of the best prank kind of things like that I've seen is their whole Instagram channel is he makes those "How's my driving" stickers.
Yes.
But he puts his own number on them.
Dude.
And so he'll give them to people will order them,
So funny.
and then they call and they're like, "Hey, I'm calling to complain about this driver," and he's like, "Okay, let me put you on hold for 1 second," and he plays Freebird the entire song and comes back and was like, "Oh yeah, who are you? You're calling about what?" And then they give him the number of the vehicle, and he says, "All right, well let me put you on a brief hold," and then plays Freebird again,
Oh my
and
gosh.
continues to go through it 4 to 5 times and just infuriates people.
Oh, that's incredible.
Appreciate everybody showing out here to Dave and Buster's here, watching with us.
Man, it's a great setup here. Great setup here. And these, what are they? It's not the TVs.
LED walls.
LED walls. The LED walls.
And
you got. Let's see. We're looking at 4 LED walls. This would be a college football field.
you think this is crazy? Remember we're downstairs where we did the draft?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just saying.
That's a good point.
I'm just saying. And you know what's funny is
Tyreek's hurt.
Go figure. He's probably never mind. I can't say that.
Okay, come on
Sorry.
now. He's been good this season. Like I said, good. Like he's not made any trouble this year.
On the field for any team. For himself, he's
not made any trouble.
I'm not
yet.
sure if he's ever gonna be able to retire with as many child payments as he has.
That's what I was referring to.
Yeah.
He's probably thinking about all the money.
He's up to what, 12 kids, I believe?
Oh, well,
don't catch a defamation case off of this now. Come on.
Yeah, come on, Alex.
That was a false start.
Him and Crow Marty are battling.
That was the most.
How dare you? Antonio Cromartie. Don't you dare disrespect that man.
I think he has 13.
I don't know. I don't know why, but the way you said Cromartie scratched an itch in the back of my brain that I don't know it. Say it again.
Cromartie.
Well, now he changed the way he said it. He changed it.
Why?
It was like a nice little pause in the
You know where I was going with that.
Crow Marty.
Crow Marty And Cromartie. Yeah, yeah.
That boy Crom.
Crow-Marty. In the back of my head, it just kind of scratches a weird itch there.
2009, 2010 New York Jets defensive backfield was unbelievable with him
And they still didn't win.
Oh,
I don't want to talk about
Why are you
that.
being mean to him like that? Come on. Come on. All right, we got
that 09 game lives in
all right, so
repeat.
no false start. Buffalo got a timeout there in. Why did Buffalo call a timeout when the Dolphins were on offense?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off.
Let's see what Tua can do. He was moving around earlier on third down.
Stootsy, I need to see something out of Joey Bosa. I feel like he's been quiet this game.
He's been quiet for a few years now.
What is Tua doing? Why was he just? He was like he was gonna shrink behind his linemen.
That's I can't imagine the way they wanted that to him.
And unfortunately, that was the full arm strength of Tua on display right there.
Okay, now you're just being mean.
It was wild that the first year with him and Tyreek, he underthrew him so many times that everyone was so used to getting burned by Tyreek, it worked because they were all behind him, and he would just stop and wait for the ball.
Yeah, Tua. Yeah.
What was it 2 years ago that he led the league in passing yards? Was that 2 years ago, I believe?
I think it was 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
3 years ago.
See, that's what's crazy to me is like that year. Go look at the yardages from his receivers. They're all yak yards.
Yeah, but yardage is
skewed.
It's
Yeah.
fake. It's fugazi. It's
Speaking
woozy woozy.
Woozy, yeah.
Yeah, I was doing the McConaughey from Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Sometimes I do that to warm
He's
up.
on it with the impressions tonight, folks. Absolutely on it. He's going to be doing a stand-up special here on
Yeah.
Washed Up Sports Network.
The
in a few
Improv's
weeks.
right around the corner, you know.
Yeah. So speaking of yardage, though, I wanted to see. It's very, I'm gonna be honest with you, Stootsy. There is no one that I think that has more Texans knowledge than you.
Okay.
So I want to see if you were aware of this stat, because when I saw it, I was shocked. Would you believe me if I said that the number 3 person, right, in the league, active, that leads in yardages, career-wise, okay, is Joe Mixon.
So active yards. Active yards. So scrimmage yards?
Rushing
yards. Oh yeah, I'd believe you on the rushing yards.
That was pretty shocking to me. I mean,
active career leaders.
Yeah,
Who would be ahead of him? Saquon and Derrick Henry?
No, Derrick Henry leads at a 10,000.
Yeah.
So then who would be number 2?
I forget who number 2 was. Yeah, you got to
Maybe
pull
Kamara.
It is actually Mixon is number 2.
Is number 2? Okay, I shorted him, so it was number 2. I couldn't remember.
Mixon's number 2. Saquon is quickly passing him.
Yes, but I just thought that was because obviously one of the newer Texans signings over the past few years, and him being up
he hadn't added to the yardage this year yet.
Yeah, I mean,
we'll see. We'll see what the end of 4 weeks after the non-football injury list.
I've got him stashed away on my fantasy team in my injury reserve spot.
You might have him stashed for a while.
If it's not after 4 weeks, I will drop him.
Okay.
Let me ask you this: how much do you feel like it was one of those moves where typically as fans something like that happens and you got a guy on the market that could fill the role? And I mean, maybe I'm just speaking from a cynical Jet standpoint, but I mean, I think this is, typically they go with the next guy up, a guy they drafted, right? Like, in my mind, I'm not going to lie to you. I thought that when he went down, maybe we were going to see, okay, maybe Marks is going to get, kind of get a shot here to some early downs, and they go out and get Nick Chubb.
Yeah.
How do you feel like the impact of Nick Chubb and how smart Caserio wasn't doing that is going to impact the ability to potentially help sustain the season? Sorry, Alex. If they were to have not have made that signing.
I mean, if they didn't have Chubb, they'd be in a world of hurt because they seem to not believe that Woody Marks is ready for that full role right now, and he probably isn't ready to be a lead back. So, using him sparingly, getting him in there, however you can get him in there, is certainly the way to go with that. But having Chubb and having and it didn't look good at the start of training camp. Chubb was slow. He had a lot to work into. D'Amico Ryans himself and Chubb both said, yeah, still working into, the shape that I want to be in. And once they put the pads on and the game started and he started running over fools, and I mean, they couldn't run the ball very well this past week, but if they didn't have Chubb, they'd be in big trouble because Dameon Pierce has been wholly and totally unimpressive since his rookie year. And
It's disappointing.
That's what
The other running back's Daria Gumbawale. So it's like,
I was
Mark's
going to ask
probably
you
not
about
ready.
that.
Yeah.
What do you think has contributed to the sharp drop off from Dameon Pierce?
I think injuries probably caught up to him to a little bit of an extent. He's missed a lot of time with injuries, and then past couple of years it's been the system.
Sure.
The system didn't fit what he did or how he operated or what he was going to do, and I wonder if that's carried over to this one as well. He also missed a ton of training camp.
Yeah.
So it's not like he's had a ton of practice to get used to what they're doing here. And the first game action that he had this year was he's just no vision, just running into the back of guys. So you got to be better when you get that opportunity. He was inactive for game 2.
He had an impressive three carries for 5 yards.
And I'll even say this, Dameon Pierce, my first, exposure to him was at the Senior Bowl, and watching him.
Okay.
And I remember watching him, like, I think, what is he? I think it was the second running back. He didn't start that game, but it was like, man, who is this kid out of Florida?
Yeah.
And then obviously he has like that impressive rookie year.
Incredible rookie year.
And then you're thinking, oh my gosh, like what's we got to get another good Texans drafted back, and man, it's just disappointing.
Yeah, it's not really clicked on a consistent basis for Dameon Pierce since that rookie season. So
let me ask you about some other rookies, Stoots, since we're on the subject, because this is a question that we were talking about on Washed Up Football this week. What do you think, in your opinion of what you've watched, what has been the contributing factor of the little targets that we've seen for Higgins and really non-existent, I'm not going to say availability on the field, but involvement of Noel in this offense?
Yeah, they just I do wonder if there's an element of the offensive coordinators from the Patriots system back in the day, and they didn't trust young guys to go in there and do things.
Oh, you got to catch that.
And so there's an element of that. The tough part is, and my colleague on SNL Texans Talk, Landry Locker, found this:
Landry.
6 targets to rookies this year for the Texans
Wow.
in 2 games. 6 targets to rookies. 3 of them have been explosive plays.
Yeah.
Higgins has had 2 20-plus yard catches, and Woody Marks had a 20-plus yard catch. And it's like you spin and you spin the picks on those guys, put them on the field, and this is an organization that for the first 2 seasons under DeMeco Ryans were defined by rookies playing well. C.J. Stroud, Will Anderson, and Tank Dell in 2023. Last year it's Kalen Bullock and Kamari Lassiter in 2024. And you spend all this draft capital on, and I know that they started Ursery both games, the offensive lineman.
But did you really have a choice?
You didn't have a choice, and it's a little bit different for a lineman. But, you just 34th overall pick on Jaden Higgins. We talked about it earlier.
Yeah.
Guys are awesome right away in the NFL at wide receiver. Like, give them the opportunity. They got to be on the field. And then the disappointing part about Noel is you go watch him in the punt return game, and he looks dynamic with the ball in his hands. And it's like, okay, well, why don't you get him the ball on offense and see what he can do? And I think back to the preseason, which is this is even more annoying when I think about it. They had a play in the preseason, 3rd and long, and they threw a screen to Jalen Noel, and some decent blocking. But for the most part, he broke 2 tackles and turned a 3rd and long into a first down. And it's like, oh, that guy can do that?
Yeah.
And then for the first 2 games of the regular season, in very close games, both games.
Yep.
You're not throwing in the rock? What are we doing here?
And the 2 things that really bother me about that, obviously not being necessarily a Houston, when Jets aren't playing the Texans, like I'm watching the Texans game, just inherently being from Houston, it's on. And I like C.J. Stroud, I like Tank Dell, I like a lot of guys on this team, but it bothers me too when you've got guys like a lot of guys saying that Noel and Higgins, most notably Todd McShay, having them as top 5 wide receivers in this class.
Yeah, there were supposed to be both really good wide receivers coming out
You
of this
got
draft
both of
class.
them.
You got both of them.
And then on top of that,
McShay called Noel the steal of the draft.
yes,
And it's like it would be different too, Tyler, if I hadn't seen success from both of them
right.
in the preseason and in training camp. Now, I'm not sitting here acting like they lit up training camp and I'm looking around like these guys are no doubt they're awesome. That was not the case with
Run Ollie Gordon.
that was not the case with the preseason, but there were enough flashes that I'd be putting those guys on the field over, I don't know, Justin Watson.
Thank you. That's exactly what I said on our show. I said, why am I seeing Justin Watson's name? And I mean, because here's the deal. This is one thing that I have noticed. The Texans have very clearly defined that they have a type in receiver.
Yeah.
Like, you've got Xavier Hutchinson, you've got Nico Collins, and now you add Higgins.
Yep.
Those are very similar archetype guys.
They like bigger wide receivers for sure.
And for me, obviously Nico was a late bloomer, but you look at the guys who had immediate success for the Houston Texans, especially for this regime, that are built just like Noel, who in my mind you drafted him to replace this guy potentially if things don't go well, is Tank Dell.
Yeah.
And it makes me wonder, has the lack of I'm not going to say like of efficiency on offense for CJ, but let's just call options, been because he doesn't have that guy. Like, I look at Tank Dell, like Tank Dell's a perfect slot guy, to
Play
somebody.
outside for you, yeah.
Yeah, and then you add Noel, who can, I think, play that exact same role, and you're not even, he's obviously comfortable throwing to that guy.
I feel like Noel and Dell are very similar in that
Yes.
if you put them in a box as only a slot guy, you'd be misrepresenting what they can do.
Sure.
They can play inside, they can play outside. Right. And, yeah, well, here's another thing, too. They don't have Christian Kirk for the first two games. And the natural thought would have been, okay, well, if I don't have Christian Kirk and I feel like Noel can be a slot receiver, why don't I just put him and give him that workload?
Get him on the field. Just get him on the field.
And I understand he's not going to have the same workload as Noel. As Kirk, because Kirk's a veteran and
Sure.
Kirk can handle that. But to not even have anything close to the same,
Yes,
it's pretty baffling, and it sort of hurt them as far as what they could do or can do from an offensive standpoint. So
okay.
It was bothersome to not see those young guys get the ball, especially when you've got them the ball, they've made things happen.
Yeah, I mean the Higgins reception for 128 yards against the Bucks, like that, man, like you look at that and go, great, let's see some more of that.
Yeah.
And you don't.
Yeah, Higgins has the big play against the Bucks. Woody Marks has the big play against the Bucks, and then Noel looks good with the ball in his hands on special teams.
Yeah.
It's like, get those guys on the field.
And people want to. There's a lot of that I've heard chatter about. Oh, Nico, like not being able to get it done, and it's like, I mean, good Lord, like what's the guy supposed to do? He's the only threat that these teams on the wide receiver standpoint are really going to game plan for at this point, where we're at. And you have no one to take the heat off of him.
Yeah, it's you got to get some of the pressure off of Nico, because it feels like, I mean, for a while teams didn't understand. Oh, I just go double Nico.
Right.
And it feels like teams have put more attention on Nico this year because you're not running the ball consistently.
Sure.
And you're not getting the ball to other guys.
But I think that's a different story if Tank Dell's healthy.
Sure.
And
Dell had some struggles early last year before he got hurt.
Sure.
But yeah, I mean, you would think they struggled last year. They were ready for Dell. Maybe a new offense coordinator could have used him a different way. But again, I feel like you have a Dell-esque player with Noel.
Yes, man. Okay, cool. We were definitely hitting some of the right notes there.
You're on the right path there.
And again, I'm a big Todd McShay fan, as you know, and so like whenever I saw that, and I'm like, man,
I saw your shrine to him in your house.
He is obsessed with Todd McShay.
If you ever get that locket of hair, it's going to be a big day for you.
And you can't touch it.
Yeah, no. I see him at the Senior Bowl though. I'll see if I can get I'll see if I just
sneak up on him.
Pull. I can do the point break. You got a giant bug. And grab some of his hair. Then I'll bring it back for you.
Yeah.
Tie a little ribbon about it.
I feel like for the draft this year, there are two things that came out of it. I absolutely love me some Todd McShay, and good Lord, have I found a love for Ole Miss players in this last draft.
Yeah, you do like Ole Miss
Yeah.
players.
He is
I
a
know.
sucker for an old man.
I mean, Jackson Dart and freaking
Trey
Trey Harris.
Yeah.
you know.
If they ended up on the same team, you might have had a new favorite team.
Easy now. Yeah. When the Giants got him, I had to think there for a second. I was like, oh, this may get really interesting.
Do I
Be
go
real
cross,
easy to stay in the same city.
Do I go cross
Same
town
stadium.
here? I don't know.
Cross town, saying the same stadium.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It still sucks.
Yeah,
But-
that's true. That's true.
Alex, what would be in your mind like right now, if as an Eagles fan, what's your temperature on how that these guys have been playing so far? Do you feel like are you seeing the same level of dominance in your mind? Like obviously they're winning games. I think Saquon's still looking pretty good. Is it bothering you at all yet, hitting the panic button of why there is A.J. Brown is on a milk carton missing?
I don't think so because they're winning. I would be a lot more worried if they were losing. And then obviously as every star wide receiver is, they're divas and they're calling for the ball. But I think they understand that the way they won last year was pounding the rock. And that's what they've been doing this year. Not quite as at a historic pace like they were, but the way to win the games for them is, oh my lord. Interesting. I think he lost more yards throwing it back.
Yeah.
But I don't
Do
know.
you think
I mean,
that he's asking his mom and dad for permission to go out after the game and have a burger with the boys?
probably trying to get some more gushers.
Yeah, it's true. Sorry.
Yeah, but I'm not necessarily worried. Once they lose, if they lose a couple in a row, then you might start to panic and they look the same. But I'm not worried about the absence or lack of production from AJ Brown and Devontae Smith. They're spreading the ball out. They're playing solid defense and they're getting the yards where they need to get them.
And they're committing to the run game a lot more than they
Yeah.
have in recent years.
Yeah. Also, this has been one of the most impressive drives I've seen all night from the Dolphins.
Yeah.
This is sustained. They're mixing up the runs and the passes. I don't like that last call where they threw it across the field, which was really weird. But I guess you gotta try to mix it up somehow.
And Texas native, good old Waddle.
Jalen Waddle.
He is, was dealing with a shoulder issue, and last I had read, he was going to get to the game, make a game time decision if he was going to play or not. So it's good to see him out there and make
He's
some
already
plays.
got a touchdown. So.
Yep.
And he did his signature Waddle dance, which I really enjoy.
Yeah, I hadn't seen many of those. There goes A-Chain.
Yep. Oh, he took a shot to the head.
Yeah, he
Luckily,
did.
it was a Guardian helmet, and that diaper absorbed all of the impact.
What would actually make the Guardian helmet a lot more entertaining is if it made one of those classic like squishy doll like sounds. You know what I'm talking about?
You know what I really
Squeaks.
You know what I really want? I want it to expand into an airbag whenever they take a hit too
Yes.
big. I think that would be awesome.
I just
Dibs on that idea
you know
as
what?
well.
You know what? Let's just full commit. You remember back in the day when you could put cheat codes in on sports games and make their
Big head?
Let's just make it that.
007.9.
Let's just make it that. That's what I want. Bring me NFL blitz type of big head modes.
I like it. I like it. Sean McDermott is not happy. He was clapping his hands ferociously at his defense.
Those are some his mitts are stinging.
Also, shout out those colors that are on the Dolphins right now are also the home colors that I run in rematch.
Shout out rematch.
It's a game on.
It's a
soccer game.
It's a game that's infused with addictive substances
Oh.
of some kind.
Tyreek.
Wow, this game has gotten very interesting.
Tyreek looks
in the
like he wants to
fourth.
celebrate.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
that was impressive.
Wow.
Hey, Tyler, you're gonna do one of those later, right?
Yeah, very nimble.
Yeah.
Surprisingly
Yeah,
nimble.
Yeah. Gentlemen, we got a little game on our hands here.
Yeah,
Dude.
this is, and also to thank you to the football gods for not making us have another Thursday night football where we're sitting through a freaking rain delay for an hour.
Oh yeah, I hadn't.
We were on stream and we're sitting here like, you're kidding me. And at a certain point, me and Aaron are like, are we gonna run out of things to talk about?
That's when you start talking about Aaron's He-Man collection.
Actually, that's when you start running some of the shows that we've done during the week and
Oh, there
get
you
a little bit of
There you
you
go.
know, a little traction there. Shout out everybody who.
That's when you
hung out
start
with us.
talking about conspiracy theories and you get the people
gosh,
brought
here
in.
he goes.
All right.
Okay, you got. Hold on, I know when you bring something like that up out of the blue, I know you got a.
I got quite a few. For one, I don't believe Helen Keller did all the things that they said she did.
Oh boy, here we go. We
here
got
we go.
Helen Keller
And
tonight.
guys,
How
that's
are
all we have for tonight. We appreciate you.
How are you going to learn to read and write whenever you're blind and deaf?
But have you really run the numbers on this thing though?
Yeah, how are you going to fly an airplane when you're blind and deaf?
But here's the thing.
She flew an airplane.
That's
Are you
that
sure
they
you're not
claim.
getting that mixed up?
No, that they
with
claim. Google it.
the numbers.
Amelia Earhart?
The
No.
numbers work against her because like the amount of people that are deaf is X number of people. The amount of people that are blind are X number of people. The amount of people that have flown airplanes even less. Then the amount of people that know Braille is even less than that. And it's like, oh, she's all of those things. Like,
Right, but if you're blind, people can tell you things and they can say this is what the feel is for an A. All right?
right? Yeah.
And when you're deaf, you can see the letter A. And you're like, okay, if
didn't-
you're both of them, how do you learn what the letter A is?
you know, I'm not going to defend her. I'm not going to attack her. But it's worth putting into the I might need to do more
consideration.
research category.
They also tried to trick us with her Klingon move, where she put her hand on people's face and would feel the vibrations of words.
Oh,
But how do you?
Klingon?
Yeah.
Live long and
How
prosper,
do
my
you know what the word is if you can't hear it? And how do you read lips if you can't see it? There's no way.
That is actually a very good point.
There's
I will
no
have to
way.
admit. He raises some very good points.
All right, so the Bills are 3.5-point favorites still in this.
Are they really?
I figured there's no transition away from Helen Keller, so we just go into.
Thank you for that. Thank
We
you
just
for
go
that.
in-
Just saved the entire thing.
I mean, I loved the Dolphins before the game started, just with the points, but even 3.5, it feels pretty nice. It might be a little. I mean, Miami's 3-1 on the money line, so Vegas clearly believes, and the line makers clearly believe the Buffalo's still going to win this thing.
I'm really sweating out this parlay now. I really need Josh Allen and Keon Coleman to give me a little something.
That's all you need, huh?
I need the Allen anytime touchdown. I need 23 more yards. All we need is just a good chunk yarder from Coleman, and literally Cooks just needs a out in the flat bailout.
Yeah. Cook.
I keep saying Cooks.
Brandon.
Yeah. Well, you know why I guarantee is because we talked about Brandon Cooks on our show this week, and so I got
Why?
Brandon. Who would make that? We were making the comparison. I made the comparison to somebody in Brandon Cooks.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah.
I thought you were breaking down the Saints. I was like,
No.
that's
No.
not what you need to be doing.
I can't remember who we were
Who
talking
we're breaking
about.
down next? Robert Woods? Oh, Bobby Tree's gonna make an appearance?
My goodness.
Old Robert Earl Trees III. Yep.
Josh
Let's see if Josh Allen can lead a 12-minute drive here.
Really, real big clock killer here. The 12-minute drive.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, for a defense that just got cooked for the first 2 weeks by Daniel Jones, by Drake May, and they may end up giving up 28, 31 points to Josh Allen, which is, everybody had. The Dolphins have had some nice moments tonight on defense.
Yeah, I mean,
And then there's goes James Cook.
I think
12 yards on a first down carry.
gosh.
I think if it stays like this and it stays within a one possession game and the Dolphins lose, McDaniels has bought himself another week at least.
Oh, I mean, Ian Rappaport has the report before the game. Like Stephen Ross doesn't want to fire Mike McDaniel. It's like
Heard that before.
it feels like this performance at least gets him one more week, right?
And I really
My question would also be, what are you accomplishing by firing him in week 3? You're not saving the season.
Yeah, I mean, just ask the New York Jets where they fired Solid. What, week 4? I think
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was like, what was the benefit of that?
Like, and I don't even know who's on the Dolphins coaching staff. Like, who's the
I just looked up their coordinators. It's somebody that I've heard of personally that of note.
It's Frank Smith, who's a journeyman coach. Darrell Bevel maybe could be an interim head coach for you.
Bevel's a defensive coordinator, right?
He's a quarterback's coach. He's a quarterback's coach. And then, here you go. Actually, you know what? Anthony Weaver could be the interim head coach.
There you go.
Yeah, Anthony Weaver, he's been at DC for a few years now.
Yeah,
so.
and he's really got that defense humming. So he would be the best choice.
Hey, there's my yards.
There's your James Cook. There's your James Cook.
Please tell me that was 3. How many yards was that?
Good old James Cooks.
Dang it! It was exactly 3 yards. I need 1.5 yards.
You need oh my gosh! You need another catch.
Yeah.
Weaver, there he is.
That man looks jacked out of his mind.
Anthony Weaver. So this is what happens to these ex-players that end up as coaches. Almost all of them look like they got one more rep in them.
Yeah.
D'Amico.
D'Amico
could suit up.
D'Amico could suit up.
D'Amico-
Vrabes.
D'Amico and Vrabel look like they got a series left in them. Most guys feel
Campbell?
like Campbell's blindside blocking some defensive end for sure.
Did you see the picture of Vrabel from this past weekend where he's running side by side with one of his players?
Oh, that's
That
incredible.
doesn't shock me.
And the lean he's got is. I'm surprised he didn't blow out a hammy.
Well, did you get their tackle that they drafted, Will Campbell?
I love Will
Which,
Campbell.
by the way, really good start to the season for him. Take that, arms too short guys from the draft evaluation.
Yeah, same thing with AQ Shipley.
Yeah.
Didn't you say that about Joe Alt too?
Yeah, maybe.
Which
looked
pretty good.
Joe Alt's really good at what he does. Oh, we got a little Buffalo Bills punt here. Okay, all right.
He was about 10 minutes too short on that drive.
But no, I wouldn't fake it.
No fake? Okay.
No, I wouldn't fake it. But Will Campbell said for his workout, the Vrabel showed up in.
Oh man.
He showed up in pads and worked him out.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So I'm a big fan of the Pat McAfee show.
I'm sorry. Did they just
down it inside? Oh wait,
no.
They ran into the punter. Yes.
Well, if they ran into him, it's 5.
I think they took out his plant foot, so that's going to be roughing.
If they roughed him, that's going to be a first down.
Oh, he doesn't look too happy though. So
well, he's Australian. You can never tell.
No. I think they hit his plant foot because I saw there was a lot of commotion back there. Oh
Yep.
nope, they got all of him.
I'm going to say that was roughing.
That's definitely
That's roughing.
I'm going to say that was rough. I'm also, if I was the offensive player, I'm going to say I got blocked into him, and I would be lying.
Also, are you allowed? I don't think you're allowed to bull rush the long snapper like that, are you?
You can. You can't.
Oh, yeah.
You can't. Yeah, Mike McDaniel's
Mom's totally not going to let me go out for burgers after this.
displeased. Yeah, you can't line up
Over it.
top of them, but they still have to block you, and you can still go after them. Yeah, wow, that's roughing. What a terrible
This
time.
is good for the parlay.
That is, I mean, what are you sending why are you trying to block that if you're the defensive end? Like, I understand you see what happens and you think maybe I'm going to get there, but you've got to be smarter than that. You just force one of the best offenses in football to punt, and you're trying to.
He is still pissed.
Oh, McDaniel's still mad. Is he He's not mad at the player because he's not lighting the player up. Which I'm glad that guy has a captaincy.
Yeah, I almost brought that up.
Golly. A lot of come on, you got to have a better sense for the game than that.
All right, here we go.
Might have cost yourself a chance at least taking the lead, obviously, but maybe a victory. Ooh,
got tripped up.
Yeah, it's just yeah, good point. I don't know why you're pushing that hard when you're coming up the middle. You're not gonna get there in time.
Yeah, maybe
if you're coming off the edge and you
take that
spin them around a little bit.
Yeah, that diagonal route. Yeah.
And it also begs the question, like, one of two things. Like, are you whenever these offensive or these defensive linemen are get in that situation, are you just like completely like instincts taking over, seeing red, or are you just getting past them, not realizing you were thinking you were going to, and then at that point you really know what to do?
I like you just put the big dumb lineman on the defensive lineman. The ball not kicked yet.
Well,
I gotta go get it.
I mean, I'll be honest, Stootsy. Whenever you make a bonehead move like that as a captain, I do think of you that way.
Yeah, you're not doing yourself any favors. That's true. No, put James Cook back in. What are we doing?
Ty Johnson signing?
Ty Johnson just waved Cook off on the sideline.
Former New York Jet.
Don't worry about it. I got this, coach.
Yeah. How about Ty come off the field and James go back in?
New York Jets forever seeing the most success from their players when they leave.
Yeah. Yeah, that happens a
Yeah.
bit. I mean,
Unless-
no, I mean that happens to everybody though, right?
I mean, y'all really know how to develop players.
I mean, for what it's
I mean,
worth, we've hit a
Yeah,
few.
Vernon
few
Golston never went anywhere and was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Twist the knife a little bit.
Jeez,
One of the
dude.
worst first round picks. I forget that Josh Palmer's on this team.
Yeah. Big Josh Palmer fan.
Really? Why are you a big Josh Palmer fan?
Liked him with the Chargers.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
I thought he was
simple enough.
he was a guy like
Okay, all right, here we go.
reminded me of KJ
Fire it up.
Thank you.
reminded me
good,
of
thank
KJ
you.
Osborne.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Diet Coke.
like kind of had that vibe
Yeah.
of kind of a forgotten guy at the time.
So my guy Devin, who's out here watching with us tonight,
Shout out Devin.
he tried one of these cocktails, and he's like, "Hey man, you got to try this. This thing is great.
You can get good.
A Henny
Oh,
Strawberry
touchdown.
Nirvana."
Khalil Shakir.
Man, I almost took him for the anytime touchdown too. Very
Should
close.
have.
Should have taken him.
Okay, that's really good. That's really good.
Shout out D&B.
You could, I mean, Dave and Buster's. You might think it's just video games. It is not just video games.
Trying to tell him.
You got LCD walls of football. You got bowling.
I think they have a plasma over there somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
LED.
These
not
vid-
LCD.
These video games are.
These video games. You
They
know?
got a Dreamcast here somewhere.
Yeah, they will fire
Got
up a PlayStation 1 for you.
You got a
you know.
brand new Pokemon game over there that you can go over there and play.
They got pool. They got bowling. Oh man, this place is great. And then they've
Tetris.
got delicious alcoholic beverages. Yeah,
Honk.
yeah. I'm gonna play Frogger later.
Yeah, if you play your cards right, you may see a Mikey in the wild.
They do actually have Mr. Pac-Man down there.
They do.
It's the biggest Pac-Man I've ever seen.
And
Well, I know what I'm doing the next
Well,
time we take a break.
they've also got the Hungry Hippos.
Yes, they do. You sit on the hippo and
Yeah.
you grab it.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
I'm just saying. Yeah, my son is very familiar. So fun fact, my son at the age of about, I think he had just turned 3, had
Thank-
this incredible obsession with Space Invaders. I'm talking like to the degree that every time he saw that big Space Invader game,
You wanted to play it?
you had to.
Yeah.
He would lose his mind if he didn't get to play Space Invaders.
And did he say it that way?
Yeah.
All the time too.
I want to go play the
He's
Space
also
Invaders
bad at
Digi
words.
game.
He's also bad at words.
Wonder where he
Did-
gets that from.
Did you ever get him a Space Invaders cake? Feel like
No, but I did get him. You know how they do those Namco classics in the little joystick?
oh okay. Did you plug it in the
I
TV?
got him one of those.
I hear they got one of those around here at Dave and Buster's too.
Yeah.
I think you can get one in the gift shop if you get enough
you,
tickets.
that is true.
Oh,
you
actually,
can.
no,
You
yeah.
actually can. Yeah, good call.
I gotta go play skee ball to get my Mr. Pac-Man. All right,
Yes.
there we go.
Yes, and you can get 500 points and
They
get
got
a week's worth of candy.
They got Time Crisis here. I love.
They
Time
do have
Crisis.
Time
do.
Crisis.
I love Time Crisis back in the day.
My favorite game is the full-size 3-point contest game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
He's not very good at it.
Oh, I'm not, am I?
Oh, he got so mad. You see how mad he got?
Yeah, you know why? Because
He got so mad.
I got robbed of the first pick in our draft because that's how we
Oh, because
decided
I was better than you?
Oh.
his shots didn't count. So Aaron made the decision that he was going to count them. So in turn, he got first pick instead of me.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Sorry,
Don't
you would have
worry.
picked like Sam Darnold or somebody.
Don't worry. There's a rematch coming after the stream.
Oh man. You got. I get it though. I understand. your.
You go. You put it out on the line in front of the boys. You kind of assert your dominance here, and you think you got it in the bag, and then by a didn't count.
I love that Dave and Buster's life-size basketball game is your NFL game. It's like I prepared
Yeah.
all week for this. I put my body on the line.
Speaking of NFL games, he's also not better than me at the quarterback challenge here at Dave and Buster's.
Oh my gosh.
Now-
He's not
This
he's not
man-
better at axe throwing. There's a lot of things he's
When
not
did
better
we
than me.
play the quarterback challenge?
Well, we played it. We played it in New
No.
Orleans.
And then
He
you
said,
woke, and then you woke
We
up.
played it in New
It
Orleans.
was a dream.
He said, "Oh, we played the quarterback challenge."
My gosh. It's all right. I'm living rent free in his
And
head.
then we
It's
played
way
the
better than
real
me.
quarterback challenge at the Super Bowl row, where I beat you in that as well.
No, that did happen.
I got a hunch, and look, it's the deal with me too. I got a hunch you're probably not the best athlete in the world.
That's not true. I will not die on that.
You got some athleticism hidden in there?
That is an accurate call, Cody.
I have some
That's an
athleticism.
accurate
Your
call.
guy here's saying you're a liar.
Hey, it's all right, man.
He's not a terrible athlete.
You know what this calls for?
Hey, listen,
I'm dreaming big here. You know what this calls for?
bring it on, Stootsy.
Well, this calls for a washed-up sports combine.
Oh, that's a great idea.
This calls for a washed-up sports combine.
Aaron, if you're watching, there's your next content piece.
Let's go washed-up sports combine. Do it in February. Get people out there running.
Yeah.
Get them jumping.
Get Trayvon out there throwing the ball.
Yeah, let him go run some
So
routes.
we have rolled this around as an idea of having a washed up sports like year-long competition where we'll go out and we'll play golf.
Yep.
We'll see who's the best at golf. We'll go play basketball. We'll see who's the best at basketball. We'll go to say
batting cage or something.
Yeah, like what's the dugout?
Home run.
Home run over in Katy.
Home run dugout.
Yeah, and see who can hit the most dingers, just to see who's the most washed up.
Also, speaking of dingers, I recently got one of those Meta VR headsets recently, and got the MLB Home Run Derby game on there. It is a blast.
Really?
Still hasn't hit a home run. It's been 2 weeks.
I hit 9 for the record.
Still has not.
Alex, if you were to tell me how to live my life one more time.
Let me tell you also, one of the most humbling things you can do is, as an adult, go to the batting cages.
Yes.
And
turn it on 80.
You start with like the slow pitch, and then you work your way up, and then you go to the pro section and see if you can hit 80 to 90 miles an hour.
Do you remember when we were at the Super Bowl and they had
they had a jugs machine?
Yeah.
And you see how fast you could get it going. And we started with like 10 miles an hour. You know, we were able to catch it pretty good. Me and Jet both 10, 20, I think 30. We both caught. And then
40 I missed. You grabbed.
I grabbed
one.
with the 40, and then I was like, all right, well,
you got gloves on for this?
No,
just
just hands.
Okay.
So then the next one, I was like, you know what? I'm not rubbing this in at all. That was where he missed, and I got it. Once one of us won, we were gonna stop.
Yeah.
And then the girl looks at me and she goes, "You want to see it turned up to 100?"
No.
And I said, "Absolutely." And I said, "I'm gonna stand next to the jugs machine, and we're just gonna launch it."
Brother.
It was terrifying.
You want to talk about hearing the laces? Dude,
Yeah, it would decapitate somebody.
that must have been what it was like to catch a ball from John Elway.
Sober John Elway.
Probably Josh Allen in his first year before he learned how to play quarterback.
Yeah.
He just launched things as hard as he could.
That too.
You remember that playoff appearance against the Texans?
Yeah, he basically he kept the Texans in the game with his mistakes. He was terrible.
And then look where he's at now.
Yeah, and look where the
Now he's a league MVP.
Shout out Brian Daboll.
Yeah, Daboll did a good job with him, and then Ken Dorsey did not do a good job, and that's why he's not employed there anymore.
Stan Ken Dorsey.
That's a false start, but I guess we just don't call those anymore.
Pretty weird.
So we just don't call
No,
those.
he
anymore.
wasn't
If anything,
expecting
that was a legal shift or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Guys, I want to make a reminder here to fantasy football fans. Draft like a champion, Dave & Buster's, just $50 per person per season. You can score a $10 power-up card entry to exclusive fantasy league events and giveaways. And you get shot at the legendary golden jacket. You can also win actually, I missed a part. That golden jacket is going to be presented to you by a former football great. So you may have somebody wearing a Football Hall of Fame jacket giving you your jacket.
Wouldn't
It's
that be nice?
It's very possible. And you also have the opportunity to win a free, all expenses paid, Dave & Buster's fantasy football draft party for next season for your fantasy league. Discounts on Super Bowl watch and more. This is your chance to be part of the Dave & Buster's Washed Up Sports monthly live streams and fantasy football event. Guys, spots are limited. Make sure you sign up today. Got the QR code in the lower third. You can scan it right there on your phone. It's going to bring you to the page to sign up. You're going to pick where your home location is for Dave & Buster's here in Houston. And that is exclusive, Stootsy, to Houston this season.
Okay.
So this is just for you, Houston. They did this right. We made this happen for you guys. And you have to be able to say you were a part of the first opportunity for Dave & Buster's fantasy football activation.
And you can already have your fantasy team. You don't have to draft a new
Nope.
one or anything. You just insert your current settings. And stuff.
Yeah,
Huh?
and
That's
and
great.
and we give the power back to the fan
Yeah.
because every week on the third week of the month when we're here on that Thursday, you can come in, you can play the games. If you're not having a good fantasy year, your points that total points scored that year ain't looking too great. Just come absolutely crush it on the Space Invaders.
Yeah, if you're only scoring 6 or 7 points, you go and you score a few hundred points over
Yeah.
Space Invaders.
Then at the end of the year,
Mrs. Pac-Man or whatever you want to play.
and also too, Stutzy, if you get one of your friends to sign up,
Oh,
they get an extra 100 points a week, and so do you.
how about that?
So it's almost like a little pyramid thing here. You can keep stacking and stacking and
Running
stacking.
pyramid schemes over here
No,
at Dave and Buster's.
They're just giving you every opportunity to win because this is where the winners game.
Nothing theoretical about this one. This is very real, and I am excited to ultimately just have more points than you at the end of the year without any bonuses.
Dude,
But
shout
then-
out Stutzy
We'll add the
for coming in
bonuses.
clutch and taking over a team in the Washington football draft or Washington football.
You guys handed me a stinky team, and then you turned off my ability to add players for the first few days. So I missed out on some good players, but that's okay. I'm going to catch up to all of yous. I don't have a quarterback right
Look
now.
who's had the S
unfortunately.
now.
Yeah, all of yous. Oh, that was a first down. Come on, zebra. Jeez.
Good old Washington.
Don't they have the technology with the chips in the ball now, to where they can, like the eagle eye,
Is like a Dorito, a Frito? What kind of chips in there?
the computer chips?
Oh man, you weren't paying attention. You missed out. That was a good one.
Oh man.
That was a good one. I do wonder how far away we are from fully digital, like where it's not some 75-year-old guy on the sideline going, I think it was right there.
Yeah, I thought, was it the or the preseason that they were doing that?
It's for they have digital measurements but I guess you have to call for the measurement. See, look at this. He is past the first.
They're looking at it now. They've both come off the field.
Digital.
Oh,
there
they
we
gave
go.
it to him.
There we go.
I think now they can call down to the field and say, hey, that was if it's a quick cut and dry kind of thing, they can correct it. And I think that's what they just did, which I personally like. I know some refs take it as like a shot at them, but you just want the most. Oh, no. There's the Tua mistake we've been waiting for.
Oh, buddy. What are you doing? I can't wait to see this on the replay of how we act. Oh, Tua. Jeez.
Just when you thought they had hope.
You got 3 minutes on the clock. You got 2 timeouts. So you've got 3 clock stoppages. So, but you've got to be. You can't give up really anything here. I mean, he just flat out
because it looked like a duck too.
It feels to me like he just read the eyes. The eyes, Chico, they never lie.
Who was it the first week? It was for the Colts. Xavier. Is it Xavier Howard and Xavier Howard?
Xavier Howard.
Xavier Howard. He came out and said, I know Tua doesn't like it when you're rush right up the middle and you're in his face. He will not return from that. And that first week they exploited that, and it looks like that was another one right there.
Oh, man. Oof. Right into the hands of the linebacker.
Sean Castillo said Laporte's very own Terrell Bernard.
Wow.
Shout out to Laporte.
The Golden Triangle. You guys know anything about the Golden Triangle? Yeah, I don't know nothing.
Oh, the Golden Triangle?
Yeah, I don't know.
Explain it, Tyler.
Yeah, I don't know the Golden Triangle.
How far does it go out? What is it, like Beaumont?
Yeah, I believe Beaumont to is it just to Lake Charles or is it down to Baton Rouge? It may go down to Baton Rouge.
I'm not sure, Cody. Do you know?
I think it's just it's LaPorte, Beaumont, and Port Arthur.
Port Arthur.
Yep.
I knew Beaumont was included. I didn't know who the third one was.
Yep. The Golden Triangle. Man, Tua, way to really stink the joint up here at the end.
Just when I thought that you couldn't get any dumber, you totally redeemed yourself.
He did not.
Well, just when I thought you were playing good football, you go and do something like that. Oh man. All right. You guys all right. I have a question, and then I have a request after the question.
Okay, please.
Have any of you watched the Terminal List, the very first one?
Yes, I have.
Chris Pratt?
Yes.
Okay, so you've watched it. If you haven't watched it, here's your spoiler alert. Okay?
Wait, the second season's out or the prequel?
This
Yeah.
prequel's out.
Okay.
But the prequel, again, here's your spoiler alert for the Terminal List, the first season. So if you haven't watched it, you want to watch it, just mute for about 28 seconds. The prequel is all about the guy that was the traitor in the first season.
Yeah.
What are we doing? I'm not watching this. This guy was a scumbag. I'm not watching a prequel about him.
Maybe
I want him to get got in the first episode.
Also, spoiler alert, another 28 seconds. Let me just waste my 28 seconds while being quiet.
Oh, yeah,
28 seconds is over now.
They come back in the middle of his spoiler. Yeah.
28 seconds is over now, and we're starting another 28 seconds.
A new 28 seconds of mute.
We're just gonna have him mute the entire thing.
Okay.
Is it still considered the terminal list? When did his tumor start?
Yeah, it's good. I mean, I think that's just. Yeah, no, it's a good point. That's just a way to kind of get people
tie in
brand awareness and such. Yeah. No, that's a really good question. It's a really good question.
Also,
a hold here. Hold on.
Cade.
The Dolphins got a little hope here.
Also like to say, Sean giving us some answering of the question about the Golden Triangle. It is Beaumont,
Orange.
Port Arthur, and Orange, Texas.
Oh, what did I say?
LaPorte.
Oh, my bad.
Instead of Orange. LaPorte's orange.
My bad.
LaPorte has that baller new stadium. It costs way too much.
Hey.
It is pretty pimp, though.
Yeah, I was going to say. Texas high school football, you can never
do it right, yeah.
Can never cost too much.
I remember the first time we went and played at North Shore, I was blown away at their stadium. Their stadium was so nice.
There are just some mammoth stadiums across Texas high school football. Even some of the stuff that I got to check out in West Texas back in the day when I was
Midland, Odessa out there, Permian.
Yeah, Midland, Odessa, Midland Lee, and then Odessa Permian, then Odessa High. But I mean, they play that old junker of a stadium back in the day. But even some of the stuff that's just kind of hanging out there in the middle of nowhere, it's like, wow, this is the biggest structure in town.
Yeah, the outskirts of Dallas are wild as well.
Oh gosh, yeah. Like was it Trophy Club?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's some monsters.
Bills have an absolute murderer's row
of
gosh.
Yeah,
lineup
so
coming.
If they go to 3-0, then they're probably going 4-0, 5-0. They might face Kansas City.
I would say 5-0. 5-0 would be reasonable, and then they play the Falcons, who have looked good at times.
Boy,
that one might be tough.
The Falcons finally having a couple of pass rushers is
brother.
It's got to be pretty nice for them to see. I mean, they have been bereft of pass rushing.
For years. And then the Dolphins just.
For the love, can you just pass that off for me just once?
2nd and 16, a gain of 30.
Just get it to cook.
You definitely needed to stop there on 2nd and 16. You got the holding penalty. You kept James Cook to 4 yards.
I mean, and then you let Elijah Moore torch you.
Oh man, that's terrible. That stinks.
Keon Coleman didn't even know who to block.
Yeah.
He said, "There's no one within 20 yards of me."
Oh, how do you just let that guy sit in the middle of the field? That's tough. Well, I hope Mike McDaniel's got a good realtor.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm not firing.
But at the same time, it was.
Don't fire him now, but they're not coming back from 0-3.
Say this happens the entire year, the competitive. You can't really, and Tua's doing what Tua's doing. You can't blame McDaniel for that, or can you?
Well, it's.
I guess it'd be easier to get rid of McDaniel than Tua.
Bingo.
I mean, yeah. I mean, especially after you gave that contract to Tua.
Totally unnecessary. That is one of the things that bothers me. It bothers me more than anything when teams do not have to pay a guy and they are not fully, totally proven, and they decide to go and pay them. It bothers me.
Do you
Thank
know
you.
do you feel the same? I know this is the first thing on Jet's mind. Do you feel the same way about Trevor Lawrence? Do you feel like he should have been paid?
No, they shouldn't have paid him.
Thank you.
No.
Gosh,
I
thank you.
I agree. It's easy looking at it now, but at the same time, with what you had in Trevor Lawrence, are you gonna easily find something that's better out there
Well, here's
to take that gamble?
you get 5 years on quarterbacks. I mean, so most guys want the new contract after 3. I understand why you'd ask for it, and if they'll give it to you, go ahead and take it. Most guys want the new contract after 3. But you don't have to pay them after 3 if you don't know. You've got the 4th year. You've got the 5th year option because he's a first-round pick. And you've got at least 1 year of the franchise tag that you could manage around. But I would think at the end of 5 years, you got a pretty good idea of the guy, and you might as well just go ahead and pay him. At the end of 4 years, if you have a good idea about him, go ahead and pay him. But they didn't know at the end of 3. That's just a franchise that's lacked a quarterback that they could care about, and so they went ahead and paid their guy, and he's not worth it. He's not worth it. Now, it hadn't kept them from – it's not like I'm sitting here like, oh, they paid Trevor Lawrence. They can't do this. They couldn't go get that guy. Like, that hadn't been the case, but eventually it'll be an issue for them. And that's – no team wants to end up in like, okay, like our quarterback contract's eventually going to be an issue. Like, that's a bad area to be in. Okay, you overpay a wide receiver 2, a wide receiver 3, you can, jettison those guys and not suffer too much. You overpay a quarterback and you're stuck with him. Eventually, it just becomes a giant weight around your neck.
It looks like they are playing, what is this, Mr. Brightside probably?
And one of the things that you have to look at and take notice of, and it's kind of funny that we're seeing his resurgence right now, but Danny Dimes actually kicked off this entire thing.
Sure, yeah, they didn't have to pay him, and they decided to pay him.
And I mean, if you remember, it was, well, they're going to cut him. They're not going to pay him. There's no way you're going to pay. And they did. And they paid Danny Dimes. And then that kicked off all these other contracts. And I'll say this.
Great fleece job by him, by the way.
Yeah. And of the guys, Tua's contract was this year, correct? In the offseason?
It's last year.
It was last year. So you had Tua's that I did not like. I did not like Trevor's. And I didn't like Jordan Love's but not near as much as I didn't like the others. Like, I at least
his
get
is manageable.
But also, too, at least he's won playoff games.
Yeah.
Like, I can get there and understand why they do that. And you've had him on the team sit behind Rodgers for 3 years. So you have shown whether or not that it's paid off. You've invested time that you deserve to at least see an ROI of some sort.
I think I got to do it. I think we got to pull up the big quarterback contracts. We'll just play worth it, not worth it. All right, gentlemen. All right, your average salary, so average annual value of the top quarterback, $60 million. Dak Prescott, worth it, not worth it?
Worth it.
Worth it?
Yeah.
Okay. 60's a little high.
Yeah, but again, like if you
situation they were in, they had to pay him.
Yeah, and Dak, when Dak is healthy, he's good.
Yeah. Jordan Love, $55 million, worth it, not worth it?
I think it's worth it.
I think it's worth it, even though
Joe Burrow, $55 million, worth it, not worth it?
Worth it.
No. Trevor Lawrence, $55 million,
not
worth
worth
it, not worth it, not worth it. Josh Allen, $55 million, worth it, not worth it?
Worth it.
Worth it.
Tua Tagovailoa, $53.1 million, worth it, not worth it?
Not worth it.
Not worth it.
Jared Goff, $53 million.
I think it's worth it.
Yes, because I don't know what else they were going to do.
And also, too, he's I mean, Lord, the guy got you to an NFC or almost got you to an NFC Championship game.
Brock Purdy, $53 million.
Not worth it.
Not worth it. Justin Herbert, $52.5 million. Worth it.
Worth it.
Lamar Jackson, $52.
Worth it.
Not worth it. I'm just playing.
Okay.
Okay.
Jalen Hurts, $51 million.
Worth it.
Worth it. Kyler Murray, $46.1 million. Not worth it.
I'm interested by Kyler's because I think he can do it.
I think Kyler's worth it.
Kyler's the clear example of you didn't have to do it, and if you didn't know.
You didn't have to do it. I agree, but like Kyler's one of those guys. He is such a freak athlete. The guy can do everything you want.
But so is Anthony Richardson. He hadn't been paid yet, but if you're looking at the talent, at least
Anthony Richardson's an athlete that plays quarterback Kyler's a quarterback that happens to be an athlete.
Yeah, Kyler is also a guy that was the number 1 pick in the NFL draft and also was a top 3 pick in the MLB draft. They got paid at the time the largest signing bonus of any kid coming into the MLB in the draft.
Yeah, so it's, I mean, I still, to me, Kyler Murray, not worth it because you could have waited and you wouldn't have had to pay him this.
But the talent's there.
My thing would be, if you wait and your quarterback is more expensive, you're happy to pay. I like.
But I think
you're happy to pay if you wait.
That's my devil's advocate part is if you pay him and then the next year he blows up, then you're like, yes, we got it. But if you don't pay him and then the next year he blows up and then you have to pay him and then he sucks.
Yeah, but if you don't pay him and he blows up and you feel like all of a sudden he's worth the money, then you're happy to spend the money.
I mean, you can look at way back in the day, the Kirk Cousins deal. Kirk Cousins, the first fully guaranteed contract for a quarterback, $100 million from the Vikings. And, not everybody thought that was going to, he leaves the Redskins at the time.
So I think I think we're talking about two different things here because I think free agency is vastly different than pay my guy that's under contract for the next 2 years, and I also can franchise tag him. So
yeah.
Kirk Cousins had no more years of contract control. Your guy, after 3 years, has at least 2. Franchise tag gives you a third.
How about Deshaun?
Well, the Texans, when they paid him, it absolutely made sense. He felt like he's worth every penny, and it felt like you were stealing money because he was going to be awesome.
Yep.
And then the Browns were dumb. They should have done that. That was the only reason he'd go to Cleveland, though.
And once again, we are pushing old Kyler and Sammy D hard.
Yeah, Sam Darnold, Kyler Murray next week.
Yeah.
Another division. Do they only have that? It's not only, but do they have mostly divisional matchups on Thursday Night Football?
There's a lot of them, yeah.
And out the rip, the first few weeks, there's been a lot of divisional matchups.
Yeah. Well, I know the Texans got the Bills a little bit later on this year. That is not a divisional matchup, but that is. Josh Allen had a miserable day at the office last year against the Texans. I don't know if they can replicate that because he's still he's even better than they played him a year ago. But that's going to be a fun. And that's the week before. That's the week before Thanksgiving, so that'll be good.
That sign I had a brain fart for a second. It said, "We believe," and it's BILL. And then I was like, what player on their team is named Bill? And then I was like, oh, wait, it's the Bills.
You're no more water for this guy. Cut him off.
Getting too crazy over here.
I can't even imagine
I'm so hydrated right now.
So overhydrated.
If you'd gotten a Mountain Dew, you'd have been running around this place all crazy. All right, let's get some meaningless yards here, Tua. There you go. A little check down to the backup tight end. Good job. Man, I'm really bummed he threw that interception. I very much believe Buffalo probably gets a field goal and they end up winning this anyway. But to have it just kind of fall apart right before his eyes.
And we've been spoiled already this year with some really good games that have come down to the wire.
We've seen some thrillers.
Yeah. Also, at least the Dolphins blew it in the last 4 minutes.
Yeah, they could have blown it in the first quarter.
It looked early like it was going to get out of hand.
I just really wish that.
Some empty Tyreek.
What was that?
Here. Oh boy. Tua.
What in the world?
And Tua used to be Tua used to be hailed for his accuracy.
Well, he'll always have the what was it, the Sugar Bowl? He'll always have the Sugar Bowl. And he'll have 200 and however many millions of dollars.
Life's rough.
Yeah. There is an element of it's a very strange thing we do as a society. There's an element of they're rich, screw them.
I mean, you're not wrong.
It is very big. Like if somebody showed up to like your average Joe's house and they were not doing good at their job, and they were like, "Yeah, I don't care that you're doing bad at your job. You stink."
It's also
it's like that would be really mean to say to that person. That's like Tua's a multimillionaire hundreds of times over. Screw him.
Yeah, and not saying that Tua's like this, but it's also hard to know if there's a saying that it's hard to wake up early and go work out when you're waking up in silk sheets. So
Yeah.
once you get that money, you have to have the right mindset in order to, I'm going to get up and still work and get better at my craft.
You
That's
can't
why-
all be built like
There's
Cam
Zach
Ward.
Wilson.
Yeah. That's why.
Listen, he was waking up. Never mind.
That's why the Count of Monte Cristos slept on the ground after he escaped from prison.
All right, guys. Let's game.
Tyler's like, we're getting out of here on that one. Cody's dropping literary references. We gotta go.
Next thing you know, we pull up Shakespeare. So Bills just walked.
Tatua or not Tatua?
That is the question. I
That
think
is
we figured that one out. They to it.
Yeah.
Definitely to it.
You never fool Tua.
You never fall to it. Only I have to. All right, here we go. Getting off of these rabbit trails.
Why don't you hop Tua it and finish this up here?
Good Lord.
We have some Vigi games to go play.
Yeah, Miss Pac-Man's calling my name.
Yeah. We're good, man. Appreciate you. Guys, shout out to the amazing staff out here at Dave & Buster's here, K Freeway. All locations. Staff's always fantastic. We'll always take care of you. Make sure your experience here at D&B is a winner. You like that?
Sean,
I like that. That's good.
Sean, shout out to you hanging out in the comments
Yep.
all night long. Appreciate you. Think it was a
Appreciate
great
you, Sean.
live.
Yeah. Also, shout out to Tom Grassi. Appreciate you bringing the community in here. Really appreciate you guys doing that. But real quick, leaving thoughts. Pretty comfortable victory here, 31-21. Bills and Josh Allen walk away with a divisional win. What's your takeaways? Give me your takeaways here, real quick, Cody.
I mean, the Bills are really setting this thing up here to be in a good spot to capture that top seed overall in the AFC. You think about some of the victories they've already got. They got a tiebreaker against the Ravens, and you saw that schedule that they put up there. They should be rolling here for the next few weeks till they end up with maybe a tougher than expected Atlanta or that match against the Chiefs. So they're rolling, and I mean we're on fired coach watch here in Miami. you know,
That
so.
seat is very warm.
Yep.
A-Train.
I think it was good to see some fight out of the Dolphins tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, they had some good things to them. I mean, really, it was just that one interception that cost them the game. And but they were competitive. I think they need to figure something out with that defense. That defense is god awful.
You know, I'll say this. I think it's interesting because the Tua stayed up for the majority of this game. You know, the O-line did hold up a lot better than I think you would have expected. A team that gets blown out of the first game of the year by the Colts. But I don't know if you guys noticed this, but it seems like here in this game and in more, the last few games that Tua started, that when the pressure comes of the game on the line, it really seems to show and to rattle. I mean, we saw that last pass to Tyreek. That's nowhere near him.
Yeah, the clutch gene is not great. Not great.
Yeah, shout out Clancy in the comments as Tua is the problem. I agree. I think two things. I think Mike McDaniel is a problem.
Yeah.
I think that his and Cody, you'll probably be able to speak more, specific to this. It doesn't seem like that offense has made really much adjustments since Mike's been there.
Yeah, there's not been a drastic adjustment or change, and the league's caught up to it, and Tua's not doing a great job in key moments, and it's tough to finish out games that way.
I mean, and this is one thing that, you look at like Shane Steichen and how he's, kind of shifted that offense.
Changed, evolved.
Right. I mean, I look at, obviously we're talking about, when we talk about Andy Reid, a different level of coach, but, as that team's changed, that how they ran that offense evolved, and even going to the Eagles, getting Saquon, how is that going to work? And that offense has evolved. And, and then you look at the Dolphins and it's like, a lot of these teams that are trying to be contenders, these coaches figure it out and they change things up to try and make things work. How am I, if I'm Mike, I'm looking at this game tape and what's gone on the last few games and going, how in the world do we make the focal point A-Chain?
Yeah. How do you, he's the dynamic player on this team, and you got to be able to get him the ball more and get him out there and make some things happen. And you got to not have your captains make boneheaded special teams plays that give the Bills a first down late in the game too.
Yeah,
So
100%.
but that's a discipline thing. That's been a discipline thing in Miami for a couple years now. So it kind of builds on itself.
Well, Stootsy, appreciate you coming and
Yeah, this
hanging
is
out
fun,
with us, man.
This is my first Thursday night at Dave and Buster's, and it will definitely not be my last.
You heard it here first, folks. A-Train, appreciate you coming and hanging out. Mikey, shout out for keeping things rolling in the back. Guys, thank y'all so much for coming and hanging out with us all night long. You guys have been fantastic. Again, thank Dave and Buster's. Again, also that QR code, don't forget, sign up, get involved in the Dave and Buster's Washed Up Sports Network Fantasy Football Competition. You want to be a part of that. It's going to be going all through fantasy football season, and you can sign up any given week. So, any given day, any given Sunday, as they may say. So you guys want to do that. We will be back here again, guys, actually a little sooner than normal because Celebrity Softball, we're going to be doing it. So we'll actually be here also the first, you're going to double helping in October because the first week of October, you're going to see us on, I guess that'd be the second. Have some really cool special guests on there. So y'all stay tuned. Make sure you're following the Washed Up Sports Network channels on all social media platforms and on the Washed Up Football. Cody, you want to plug where they can find your content at?
Yeah, Houston Football with Cody Stoots here on YouTube, and the channel has everything else that you need to find. So appreciate you guys having me on.
Yeah, and if you guys, it's a little difficult for you to remember all these channels because I know we have a bunch of different channels. Also, we got a website now. You can check that out at washedupsportsnet.com. All social media will be there, and you can go find all the shows. So, guys, for Stootsy, for myself, Jed, and A-Train, and Mikey behind the scenes here, and Dave and Buster's, we appreciate you guys, and we will see y'all on the next one.